Happy new stream year, everybody. We're back. It's been 2 weeks, but finally back and starting off a new playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I've been interested in this game a little bit. Didn't have time to play the demo, didn't even have time to play it when it came out, so we'll just make it a stream. That way I will play it.
I'm gonna make you play
it. Too late, it's already started. Hands are thinking on their own. Hey Kira and hey Ethan, how you two doing?
Oh.
Curious to see if I'm going to beat the story or try to go for 100%. I feel like I'm probably just going to do a story playthrough because it is a Warriors game. I heard this one's not nearly as bad as Hyrule Warriors, but still can take like 60 plus hours. So we'll play it by ear, but I think I'm just doing a story-based run. So we can have difficulty options. I can go easy, normal, hard, or very hard. No. We're just going to leave it on default. It's going to be normal. But speak Japanese.
It'd be better if you did it on people. How is everybody doing tonight?
Main story's only 10-ish hours, like it did for me. Alright, well that's not too long story-wise. Again, we'll probably play it by ear, because I want to see a lot of the content with the game, but I don't know how deep we'll go into Hundo at that point. Because I know, again, it's a Warriors game. They have a lot of stuff you can do.
Well,
yeah, post-game's very long. Yeah.
That's the thing, it's like, at least you're not going to do Definitive Edition, like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
Yeah, that can take you, like, what, 500 hours or something crazy? It's a lot.
I mean, Gerard, he did it, he said it took him over about almost 1,000 hours.
I believe it.
That's ridiculous. I want to play like Hyrule Warriors, but I don't think I'm gonna. Oh lordy, I probably won't 100% it.
I think it took for like 700 hours, but that's mostly because he already knew what to do from Wii U. That does help, but it's still, 700 is insane. Well, this game I think is the best Warriors game. Wow, that's some high praise from you, Ethan, because this only just came out like 2 months ago, too. I've heard it's a really solid Warriors game, which is what I look for, because the only other one I've already played was Hyrule Warriors. I never tried out any of the other games. Just haven't had interest in those franchises.
I must protect everyone.
Well, it also helps when you already know the whole gimmick behind Breath of the Wild, so...
Yeah. Also, chat, how's volume levels on this? To me, it's a little bit loud, but that's, I think, in my ears. I don't know if it's good for everyone else. Oh, come on. You can't dodge that. That's a perfect time to parry.
Parry that laser beam.
Sounds fine. That's good. All right. Because if it does need to be adjusted, people always just let me know and I can fix it from there. Hail the champions. A diminutive guardian who traveled backwards through time. Got some time travel? How am I not surprised? Like the other Warriors game did the same thing. Great calamity that they faced.
Amber's been playing this game since release. I mean, it's off and on, but...
I'm so close to finishing.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna play it tonight, too, so... He made me want to play it.
Oh man, how do we transform to a bird?
I've been playing, I've been trying to actually... I'm gonna finish Xenoblade now. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition because I want to actually beat the game on my own for once.
I mean, from what you're saying before, you've gotten pretty far already, if you're in Gara Plains. Or at least in terms of, like, far intro-wise.
As of right now, I'm in the Ether Mines. Colony 6, which is like, at least when my game clock, it's about 20 hours in right now. So that's where I'm at. When I quit playing my first file, when my file got deleted, it was, what was it? It was, what was it? Earth C, which was like, I think I was at least like 60 hours at that point.
And can I also say, I'm so glad by default there's subtitles on, because I can't hear a word this guy's saying. The music is drowning out the king. And I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing him much anyways. So.
I kind of figured, because like cutscenes are where you get voice acting, but nowhere else. So for starters, let me turn back down the game, because I actually jacked that up for that cutscene, because I couldn't hear a word. So let's put that back down to -18. And also, let's immediately go into settings so we can tinker.
Because
There, now we can turn up the king.
Lester, Ether Mines hosted by 10%. Yeah, just about. I've been taking my time with the game because I wanted to actually like 100% it, and so I've been doing all the quests, affinity things, and Collectopedia crap in the game too. So I'm trying to actually 100% it. So.
And good luck with that, because I know that's a very long game when you try to hundo.
I mean, I heard there's a little. I think really the only annoying part, really, when it comes to Xenoblade is there's like 400 side quests, and some of them are time exclusive, so you have to do them as soon as you get them. I think that's really like the hard part when it comes to 100% of the game. So.
Makes sense.
Collectopedia is kind of hard too, but you just look around and just walk around the area too much. Yeah, Future Connected. I'm gonna play that after I beat the game.
I heard that's a good idea, because it takes place after the main events, and also it's like huge scale in levels. Like, I don't know about how much, but I think everything is like late game levels in that DLC.
Yeah. Right. Kira, to see what you said, can we just say the Lost Woods music is probably the best one of the best tracks of this game? I haven't gotten a chance to hear it, but I'm sure Amber can probably agree with that.
The music in general is really good.
I've heard really good things about the soundtrack.
I don't really have...
Like, I'm not surprised this is a good soundtrack, because I thought Hyrule Warriors, like original Warriors, had a good soundtrack, and then they added more of the DLC, and it was even better.
Dude, Mulgara's track in the original Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, was like my favorite version of that freaking song.
It's so good.
There's a lot of good music in this one too, so... If you like music and you like Zelda, you're set.
As well see what my super is.
Lots of exploring. Okay, I like lots of exploring too, so I'm really happy to hear that.
I would hope so. You're playing Xenoblade after all.
Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games. That game is all about exploring.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're not exploring that game, you're doing something wrong. Like how the game's telling me, use a healing item. I'm at full health, thanks, I'm good.
Oh, you're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah, later I imagine,
you better get to know your button, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a special button. I was trying to find lock on. That's not lock on.
Yeah, it's just the bow.
Oh, okay, gyro on this is a little bit weird because it centers every time you press the button to use the weapon, and it's throwing me off. There we go.
You got to... What does it say? 85 shrines in Breath of the Wild before I went to go fight Ganon.
That's a lot of the shrines.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually doing this for a very specific reason, because I think I teased this last year. I never confirmed it. I think this kind of confirms it. We're going back to Breath of the Wild starting on Thursdays, but I wanted to wet my whistle with the prequel story.
Yeah, because I know you wanted to play this game for a while and you haven't had a chance to.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much my case with, like, any game I own, so... I don't think I have time right now to like, play a game casually for myself for at least another couple weeks, because 10 years coming up on YouTube. I got prepared for that.
Gosh, has it really been 10 years already?
Yeah. I started in February 5th, 2011.
That's the same year we all met.
Yeah. Is it always turn gyro off and give it a chance? I can understand that.
It depends on the game for me, but I like to at least try it for a little bit. I mean, it's good to give you these options, because some games don't. Like, I don't like how Odyssey doesn't give you that option. It's there, but it just doesn't work, really, because your option is turning it off, but then it's still on for a lot of things. I don't know why the option even exists.
I had to go buy a new Pro Controller because I think I told you about my Pro Controller. Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, you were trying
my
to
Pro Controller
fix it.
problem. Yeah.
You end up just buying a new one.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, these chests are gonna feel my rage.
I
was
mean,
mad.
granted, I had to get a new Pro Controller because my stick was starting, like my right stick was sticking a little bit, and I wanted to open it up to clean it, but the screws...
Oh, son of a... No! War
yeah,
flashbacks.
yeah, I found those guys too.
Yep.
Yeah, those guys are in this game too. Not as many though. I think it's like only 100 and something.
Oh, thank God.
Was there only like 100 something?
I don't
Never mind
know.
then.
I'm still trying to find all those guys.
I imagine
I don't
those are
wanna
basically the
try.
gold sculptures from original Warriors, where it's like not everywhere, but maybe at least like 1 or 2 a mission.
Yeah, it's 160. Okay, and plus you don't have to do some absurd things with the Koroks either. So
I will say this one thing: this game looks great, but oh my gosh, this frame pacing. It's a chunky game. Hey, y'all like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? We're back at those frame rates.
Yeah, that's one big complaint that a lot of people had was the frame rate.
Wait
mean, I
until
can
you
see
get
why.
stuck in a corner and then your camera just goes crazy. Then you can complain.
I don't know if I've ever. Oh wait, do I still have it on my Switch? I think the first time I played this game, I experienced a shield surfing glitch, and I got Link stuck in an animation while he was shield surfing. I don't know if I posted it on Twitter, but that was legit the first time I played the game.
Good
So
first
it was just like,
impressions.
oh wow, this is gonna be dark.
Varies per mission. Sometimes there are 5 in a mission. All right, so it could just be all over the place for Korok seeds. At least from the sounds of things, which that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going for 900 in this game, so.
Heck no.
He will tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I didn't know tomorrow's Thursday already. Weeks flying by.
Sorry, 2 days. That's just my internal clock wishing it was Thursday already. Sorry. Because I'm gonna have a hell of a week of work this week. I'm just like, hell of a weekend. By the way, some challenges, side battles, have them too. Not all of them, but like 20 of them have 1, and 1 has 2. That's true, but I'm going to let him discover that for himself.
That was a nice slideshow.
Yeah.
I've seen at least like frame rate analysis some people have done with the game, and I see it go sometimes as low as 10 frames a second. Yikes. I'm also not surprised. Warriors games traditionally run like garbage.
One thing I will say though, I think it's just this first mission. The first mission doesn't do it justice when it comes to presenting the primary issue. Um, a couple missions are just fine. It's just this first one. It's just kind of like, yeah, that's the first one everybody sees, so everybody gets that impression.
Would you like an egg in these trying times? It's all digital though.
You help!
Hi, Impa.
Young Impa.
Young Impa. By the way, if you're playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think the... Wait, is the event still over?
I think it is over because that was only for the
Spirit
weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a spirit event for Age of Calamity Spirits this week.
Huh?
Weekend.
Why is this happening?
This last weekend, I should say.
It's a tower?
Did Egg Boy just phone home?
Kinda.
I like how everybody just calls this the Egg Guardian.
I mean, it is a guardian, but it's shaped like an egg, so I can see why. Oh,
Yeah.
not allowed to climb
Well,
this
it's
though.
like
It just
how
exists.
Baby Yoda.
I like how, yeah, everybody called the child in The Mandalorian the Baby Yoda. I always thought that was funny too. I was like, why is it called Baby Yoda? Yoda's dead at this point in the timeline.
Oh, you gotta use gyro aiming for the bombs too? That's a little weird. I was just expecting the standard bomb mechanic where you just pick it up and throw it. Now there's effort.
You can. You
Oh
can
yeah, I
turn it
got
off.
to turn it off. Time to go bowling. Let's try cryonosis. Cryonosis! That was underwhelming.
You use that mostly to interrupt attacks. You use that mostly to do that. So like if there's an enemy, big enemy charging at you, you would use that to stop them. They'd run right into it.
That makes sense. If you're just using
That's
it for
what you
standard
use
combat,
it.
that's just kind of there.
Yeah, you unlock all the, you know, the things, the Sheikah Slate items, so.
Man, I wish shield surfing was this
Oh,
good
I'm
normally.
sorry.
Oh god, fire!
I'm sorry, Kira, I probably should have let him just figure that
Yeah,
out.
just-
No, I kind of figured
Nah,
you
let
would get
him
them,
play.
Okay.
like, after a while anyways, because that's how it worked in standard Breath of the Wild. It's just they're doing it a little bit slower here.
I'm sorry, I just like explaining things and I keep forgetting that this is your first time playing and I probably shouldn't be saying that stuff. I'm sorry.
Just let him play.
I feel the
You'll
mods
figure it
don't
out.
read the text.
Oh, it was in without what's over hinted to. Okay, alright, never mind, I'm sorry. I misread that.
Dude, why are you having trouble with a red bokoblin? You can sneeze on those guys and they die. You're a disgrace. That's like tradition. Anyone that's not your controlled character doesn't know what to do in combat.
Oh gosh, you don't understand.
Actually, they do a little bit better
Ah,
on
what
this
the-
game.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I like how
A
that
bit
little
better
egg
here. I
guardian-
would hope so, at least. I remember, like, standard Hyrule Warriors, they were awful. They never killed a single enemy.
I like how the little egg guardian is just, you know, just running after Link this whole time.
Oh, he does good to keep up with Link because you'll be sprinting at full speed and he's right on your tail.
Yeah, I've noticed that. This guy is doing a good job keeping up.
Get used to him whenever you play Link, by the way.
Alright, let me see
So
how
you
to use
told me
this
you
Cryonis
like-
on him.
Oh yeah.
That didn't work. There you go, that did though. Just gotta have him run into it. Oh nice, they open automatically. Alright, one more outpost. Oh, change characters. All right, well, that's a step up compared to original Hyrule Warriors. Couldn't do that in the original game. Yeah, needed to buy 2 more versions for this.
I won't fail.
Impa's cool to play.
Oh, she's fun. A lot of characters are fun to play as.
Link and Impa are best characters to play as. Kind of figures as much.
Man, that's saying something because these are the first 2.
Of course, Amber plays as her favorite character in this game.
I like his fire arrows, okay?
Finally ready. Steel yourself. I am ready.
All the characters are pretty fun, including specific secret characters. I love using
Worthy
Mifa.
adversary.
Yeah, Mifa's fun to play as.
Next.
I like Mifa too. Get used to her shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, I can imagine they don't go away for a long time. Oh, hi. Can't hide.
Yeah.
Hiding? What's that?
What is hiding? I don't know what this hiding is.
Oh, come on, it's like right there. I want that.
Bomb it. Now.
Oh, that miss. All right. I'm knocking the box from this side, I see.
Hi, Lon Prince.
Oh, what's supposed to be it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a lot harder to tell what area is what and how much smaller they gotta make things in this game. Although I have seen the map is big, but they still have to downscale it in some way compared to the original Breath of the Wild. Because you're not exploring an open world like you are in, well, an open world game.
I want to see how personified Striker is. Striker is gonna pull out.
Yeah. I'm hoping it plays pretty good. I mean,
I've
it's
heard a lot
already
of
out.
rumors, and I'm just
heard,
like,
well, I heard the game's already out in Japan. So if you really need to look it up, you can go look it up.
Oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be gameplay now because it's been out for months.
Yeah.
I like playing it for myself, though.
I know. I'm just saying, if you really wanted to know.
I mean, I'm about to say, have you played a Warriors game? Then you played Persona Strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically took all the criticism from the first Fire Warriors. The Fire Emblem Warriors made this game very special. That's good. I still like Fire Emblem Warriors. I know a lot of people didn't like that one for some
I think it's
reason.
just because it didn't really have as much content compared to Hyrule, and everyone compared it to Hyrule Warriors.
See.
Of course it did. Fire Warriors was kind of a special case.
I mean, it's still considered by a lot of people to be like the best one content-wise, because it does have a lot of stuff to do.
Hello.
I liked Fire Warriors for what it was. It was fun, yeah. And I know a lot of people, a lot of Fire Emblem fans were upset that the games that they covered in were Shadow Dragon, Fates, and Awakening. That was it, really.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem I heard about too. The overall like series representation was like 3 games worth.
But so was Hyrule Warriors in a way.
Yeah,
kind
it
of,
wasn't
and-
until the DLC where they started to add more than just 3 series worth of characters. Because they mainly
Yeah.
focus on Ocarina, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. Oh, this is
Well,
different. I don't remember being able to do this in Standard Warriors. Oh wait, no, actually you could. Never mind, what am I thinking? You do the orders thing. Here, you go over there.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I get some people want more than just the main 3DS Warriors games, but I mean, I understand it. They at least put Lyn and Celica in the game, somewhat. I mean, yeah, they were locked behind maps on that game's adventure mode, but. We won't use too many sword characters. 70% of the characters. Yeah, that is kind of a problem.
I mean, isn't that just the problem with Fire Emblem in general? It's a lot of their main characters are sword wielders. So that
Yeah.
unfortunately echoes into a game like a Warriors clone.
That's why characters like Ephraim and Hector are kind of beloved because they don't have swords.
I need to finish Fire Emblem Warriors. I started playing it, and then Age of Calamity came out.
It's like, oh, too many freaking Masao games.
Yeah,
Oh,
with another one around the
oh,
corner, it
really?
won't make it any easier.
And then you got Marley just coming on Switch and playing. I'm gonna play Pokemon Tournament, or
The Pokemon Tournament.
Yeah. it's like, man.
I haven't played that game in a while either. I like that game though.
Nice
Very
coordinated dance here.
Good not one.
Oh, I love when they do that.
I get them both with that? Oh yeah, they're both down.
Especially
chest.
when you get like 2 or 3 of them in a row, and they just do that.
Maybe if Fire Emblem Warriors, the main characters in the game, didn't use swords, maybe it would have been a lot better too.
To a lot of people, probably.
Like the main OC characters, I should say, not the lords from the previous games, because I kind of figured they don't have swords because
Sure.
yeah.
Good.
Victory.
Wow, did not feel like 20
Yeah.
minutes. Probably because of the cutscenes.
Probably.
Yeah, so like actual Breath of the Wild, this game I heard has a lot of the same inventory system, so we have destructible weapons that we can work with.
No. There's no destructible weapons in this game.
Okay, good. I know there was that, but I did not hear how the weapons were. I was assuming it's the same way as Breath.
I
Thank
think
goodness.
you use extra pieces to level up other pieces. Really, kind of.
Like if you want to level up the Master Sword, you use those to level it up.
Guardian. And a mysterious tower. I hate to say it, but we have little hope of figuring this out on our own.
That little guy spawned a giant spike in the ground.
No! Stop right there!
Yeah, Link, what do you have to say about this?
Each of you has served your kingdom admirably. Huh.
Except the guy who couldn't fight the red moblin. You're fired.
Here's Zelda.
You made it! I'm glad you're safe, Impa.
Yes, Your Highness. And I've received the Sheikah slate from Pora. Oh!
I like how Link's just
What is
holding it up
that?
of his head.
Your Highness.
Put me down! Put me
He's
down!
like, put me down,
The
you
Sheikah
asshole!
slate conveyed the little guardian's purpose. This anomalous visitor had traveled from a future of ruin, a time in the midst of the Calamity, to save Princess Zelda. Impa proposed recruiting Pura and Robbie, renowned
How many
researchers
mage
of
characters
ancient
were there in
technology,
Fire Emblem Warriors?
to study the Guardian and investigate the mysterious
Archer
tower
was
that had
DLC.
appeared on Hyrule Field. King Rome
Robin.
of Hyrule gave his assent.
Robin was of my age. Was he the only one? Elise, Leo. Gosh, there's only like 3. Jeez. Like, I'm trying to think of the other ones that are non-DLC, because, I mean, you have to buy them.
Or may be important. That stick up there should be fine. That's what a time-hopping guardian. That's what we're gonna just call it now, huh? Is it truly deserving of our trust? I'll tell you no, just because of future knowledge. These things are murderous. May the goddess of Hylia watch over you always. At least it did us the kind thing and let us skip the climb, because that would take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you don't actually climb the towers in this one, so...
Pura is Impa's little sister. Maybe that was him. Yeah, Pura was Impa's little sister in Breath of the Wild.
Oh hey, I found save data for the game I'm gonna probably wipe the save data for here in a day or two. It's a good thing I haven't done that yet.
Did you get your lucky ladle?
I got this game physically, so no.
Oh.
It's only a digital thing, and even that's kind of stupid.
You should have gotten it through like Amazon, like this.
They don't really do that stuff. It's rare they give you a pre-order bonus.
Yeah. But we were promised a lucky ladle.
Go buy the game
I
again.
want
Jeez.
to go and beat enemies up with my spoon.
I would hope at least that is a thing you could just unlock in the game, because if that's just pre-order bonus only, that's one of the stupidest things I've heard in a long time. But I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard dumber things as pre-order bonuses.
I mean, Sonic Lost World had a pre-order bonus of 20 extra lives.
And Pokemon had
I
a
still
pre-order
think
bonus
that
of
was-
30 Pokeballs.
Yeah. I
It was
still
like
think
Oris, I believe.
That was bad.
Oh yeah, you got a
I-
ladle
I-
as a drop? Well, man, spend $60 to get it, or get it for free if you just play the game.
It's so weird seeing this map so
New
empty
power,
now.
new
Yeah. Especially since I'm used to playing standard Breath of the Wild, which has a lot of random dots over the screen for all the shrines and such, and my markers. But it's also very weird to see the whole map here in the first, like, half an hour, because, you would only be able to see, like, maybe this zone, and that's it, in this time span.
Well, there's a reason why Kira and Ethan are saying that in chat. That there's gonna be a lot of shit on your screen come later in the game.
Yeah, also
I mean,
watch
a
it.
lot
Hey,
of
watch
shit
it.
on
We're
your
trying to
map
be
screen.
family friendly here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was another
Sorry.
thing I neglected to mention. Like, going forward, these streams are family friendly, and basically it's PG-13. Unless the game's rated M, because I can't help the game.
What is this game rated? T or?
I think it's teen.
Curious
Okay.
about the diminutive
I can get away with one.
decided
Yeah,
to
it's teen.
accompany
Yeah, I mean, to be
on a
fair,
journey to
half
Pura's
these T
research
games anymore
facility
use
in Athena.
that word, which I don't understand why, because that's rated M to me.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
Made their way to the ancient tech lab.
Uncharted was rated T, and they said that word all the freaking time
Yeah.
in the game. I'm just like, how?
From the first 20 minutes of, like, the Final Fantasy VII demo, I remember they just dropped the S-bomb on me, like, whoa, wait a minute, what's this game's rating again?
I remember back in the day, he got rated M for that stuff.
Everyone was freaking out when Shadow said damn. And now, I don't think that would really be that big of a deal, or at least in some people's eyes, and that scares me.
Oh. Ah.
Why is it so attached to me?
I love how in the demo they gave you
Could you be
at least an hour's worth of gameplay for Age of Calamity.
Yeah, wasn't
And
this like the first mission in its entirety for the demo? Because I didn't play it.
The demo you can play up through
I
chapter 1.
suppose all
Yeah,
we can
chapter
do
one.
is wait
And
for
And
Robbie
this is
and the
still
others
part
at
of
the
chapter
lab to
1
analyze it.
this level.
Agreed.
So.
Jeez, it's a long demo.
But it was still worth playing because you can keep
Run!
everything.
Satan has appeared. Has a laser beam.
And Link is doing the smart
Absolutely
thing
nothing.
to do. Link is doing the smart thing to do when you come fighting the Guardians.
But why?
Shield parry.
Quick, run.
I still remember when Breath of the Wild first came out and people discovered that. And I was like, oh my gosh, so much easier to fight these things now.
Yeah, at first you're scared of
We're
them. You're like, oh my
scared.
gosh. And then
Scared death of these things, and then now it's just like, oh, it's just another
I want to go
fight.
find a guardian to fight for fun.
Man, Xenoblade Chronicles has the character says the B word. One of the voice side missions. Yeah.
They do.
Well, you know it's so funny, like, I think I know why this is the way it is, but Halo the series is not as violent as other games are in its ratings. Like, it's rated M, but it really isn't that. Like, you would think it's like borderline like T to M, but especially since they don't even really cuss that much on the game. Like, the worst word they said is "battards" for him, and like, really, like, when you really think about it, you're like, why is this game rated T? And then I remembered the Flood exists, and I'm like, oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
The Flood are the zombies in that game, and not only that, they're kind of really disfigured monsters of people. So
Okay, that's not motion control, which is weird because that is motion controlled in actual Breath of the Wild, so that throws me off too. I just love how I can grab all their staffs with just using the magnet.
that's the only thing I've ever heard the F word used once in a Halo game.
Which is interesting because they are rated M.
Yeah, it's a rated M game, and you don't really hear that much. Like, I don't think I remember, at least. I haven't played the newer Halo games after Reach, so I can't say for all of them. But I know for a fact I haven't heard the F word used once in the game. You didn't notice this earlier, but I like how everyone uses runes in their own way. Yeah, I like how all the runes at the Sheikah Slates are different depending on the character.
Yeah, that's a nice touch because it makes every character play differently at that point in more ways than one. Oh, dang. I wish I could do that in Standard Breath of the Wild. Look at this one guy. He's just all alone. Let me fix that.
Where'd my friends go?
There was I don't know if this was an actual children's book, but it was like like what happened to the dinosaurs, teaching kids about the dinosaurs. And there was a T-Rex. The book was that had a T-Rex on the cover, and he looked around and said, "Where did my friends go?"
Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a little oof.
That's kind of dark.
Yeah.
All my friends are dead.
Yeah, I can order myself. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that's how you use auto rods. Okay. Just different buttons, just like the slates.
Hey, Collins, why don't you chill out for a moment?
Give me that hammer. Now right in the back.
I think there's a character later. I'm not gonna say the character, but there's a character later that uses whenever you use the bomb on the Seashika slate. They're playing golf with the bombs, and they hit it with their weapon. They hit it at the enemy. It's kind of funny. You know which one I'm talking about, Amber? Okay.
Yeah, but like, especially noticing how each one uses the bombs in their own way. Like, Link just throws them.
Yeah, and Impa just
just
rains
throw
them
each
down
one.
from above. Nuclear
Yeah.
strike at that point.
And Zelda, hers actually comes alive and grows legs, and you can run around with it and start blowing things up as you're running around. Kind of weird.
We may actually be able to try her out in this mission. I'm gonna assume she's on the field.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yep.
Yeah. But I thought Sakurai said she's in more into research than battling.
Well, she is. But she will fight for Hyrule.
Well, that's actually kind of what I heard about how she plays, is that she does kind of play more like some of the more exploration side of Breath of the Wild. So she's a more
Yeah.
quirky character.
Yeah, she is kind of a quirky character.
You just throw Moblin at me. I seen him flying.
Yeah, they'll do that sometimes.
Now, if only I knew
Ow.
how to actually parry in this, because I would just parry him right now.
Ow.
Oh, you can do flurry rushes in this. I meant to do that.
Yeah, you can do flurry rushes, and actually, it's probably best to do flurry rushes because that's what damages their shield. You know what I mean? The standard Hyrule Warriors, the shield. that
Oh,
pops
yeah.
up
Which is their weak
That's
point
how
at that point.
That's really how you shave it, is do the flurry rushes. You can end this mission early if you kill the Guardian, but the game makes it obvious you shouldn't. ZL plus Y, that's
Oh,
how you
yeah, I
parry
see it.
Okay. I didn't even know you could do that.
Just the timing's gonna be a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try later. I didn't even get to see the laser go off. It just goes in the cutscene and then suddenly guy's down on his back.
At least your shield don't break.
Yeah, at least that doesn't have a durability gauge.
Freaking Guardian's always scared the crap out of me. They think I'm gonna break my shield. And I'm like, oh well, I forgot. I'm not playing Breath of the Wild. I'm playing. It's just playing with it.
There you go. It's kind of weird for me to deal with it because I do have a slight audio delay, like maybe a quarter of a second, and if that's an audio cue, much harder. Which I used to use audio cues for this parry. Now training me to do visual. Alright, well let me at least do the actual mission. I just want to see if I can do that. Oh, he shoots through him! That doesn't make any sense. What the heck is this path? This map is a little confusing. That has to be an upper path. Yeah, I'm actually kind of nosing it now. That arrow's like barely visible on that map. Holy crap. I'll go for the first one. Actually, you know what? No. Link, you work your way over.
I won't fail.
Oh, you guys are zooming in? Oh, well, that's way helpful. Thanks for that one, Kira, 'cause holy crap. That map by default's too small. This, on the other hand, oh yeah.
I can deal.
I can actually read it.
I'll grab my cluster.
Oh, here we go. Now I got Zelda.
But how, princess? I'm on my way.
Let's see. I'll have her, I guess, go over here.
Impa! Yes, princess.
She. Okay, no, she is moving.
It's over.
I was gonna say she should be.
Yeah, for a moment there she wasn't. She's just a little delayed.
It's time. Finish. Stasis, halt. Magnesis. Stasis, halt.
There we go. I gotta learn what buttons what for the abilities, because they are not great for me. I keep on hitting the wrong buttons.
Oh.
So if I hold this down for a second, I can actually see what it is. Because every time I want to do like stasis, I'm doing magnesis and vice versa.
Oops.
Princess, I'm on my way. I can't move. I can still fight.
That's a great start for Zelda. Almost dead.
You don't need to live, right?
I can still fight. Ah!
Okay, yeah, I can see what people were talking about with Zelda now. I heard she's an interesting character, but she's not the best. Like, I can see kind of why. She's a little slow.
Off with you.
But this, on the other hand, this is cool.
Pick off. Like this.
Oh, that's wrong. See? Keep on doing that. I mean, this works. Oh, and her attacks are more AoE than anything else. That's also weird.
Now this. Off with you. This will help. I won, despite the odds.
More like medium speed. There's more slower characters than her. Oh boy. I already think this one's slow.
Like this.
That's not a good sign.
Lightning. Now this. Off with you. If I must.
Okay, now that's pretty cool. Just rapid fire on ice. Might as well at that point just, you know, have it rain. Why is he moving though? That's a little weird.
Now this.
I like how my little bomb creature's still out. I don't think he's supposed to be here.
I won, despite the odds. Now this.
Fun fact about Zelda, because she uses the runes in her standard attacks, they count as using the actual runes for large enemy counters. That's cool. So it sounds like it's a little bit easier to get bigger combos with Zelda because of the AoE actions of her attacks. Do I want to jump down there? That feels like a bad idea. Which gets better once you unlock more combos for her. Well, that's good to hear at least. I know there's more things that I can do with these characters later with the combo system. As of right now, we're kind of one-trick ponies.
Yeah.
Alright, Link should be closest. Yeah. Wait. Oh, he's up there? Are you kidding me? Okay, he's nowhere near me. Oh, what the heck? Who slapped that guy? I'm gonna assume it's you.
He really wanted to get your attention, Lester.
Hey, look at me. Alright, Jim, here. Make him look at me. I love how they can still pick up their friends and use them as projectiles. That was one of my favorite parts about the Breath of the Wild combat system for enemies. Okay, here's the other Guardian. Could have got this one with Impa. I thought this was below me, not above. Because that's the thing, the map doesn't have a good depth of field gauge, but I'm not really surprised because like no map I really used in games are good about what's up and what's down on the map itself. Okay, I'm here, now what? Where's the Guardian? The other thing on the other side of the map? Well, if that's the case, Zelda, you go after him. Oh, there was a Korok up there? Ah, rip. I could probably get it again real quick, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think I gotta lead the Guardian, I'm just trying to find him. But for now, murder. Just like Astral Breath of the Wild, very easy to get sidetracked.
Uh-huh.
I can help. If I must.
Oh, we can't climb a ladder, Zelda? Come on. I gotta take the stairs.
I will defend Hyrule.
Say cheese.
Every way I can.
Say murder. That was one of the fastest AoE attacks that we've had yet. That was instantaneous. So I like how you can't like climb walls in this game, but there's a wall jump, which is kind of opposite of what you can do in standard Breath of the Wild. I think I know what I want to do here. Impa. Go over here, because that's where the dot is. I'm believing that should be the Guardian. So now he's showing up on the map. I'd like to go check out this area we jumped down from. Oh, also, Zelda. Go way over here. Wait, can she? I don't think she can.
No, that's grayed out for a reason.
Well, it's kind of... Hang on. Yeah, there you go. Now she can move. I gotta go around. I can see that much, but I couldn't even move her like 2 steps backwards. I'll just have you go over here. I don't want her here anymore where I'm at least for her. Nope, that was wrong. All right, sure, we'll do this. Want to see what's inside. Yeah, it's a layering thing. That was what I was seeing there, too. I can't remember if actual Hyrule Warriors had that same issue. I believe it did, but it's been a while since I last played that. Remember any maps having multiple floors like this one? Yeah, see, again, it's been a while, so I don't remember that either. I know it had, like, multiple areas that would be locked off, but I don't know if it was, like, yeah, like, here's floor 1 and floor 2 and such. Oh, I see how I missed this. That wasn't even in my camera. You guys better not give me a bunch of poop again. You like my party trick? Oh, this one didn't. Man, shell surfing so fast! Like, who put the Nitrox in Link's shoes? Okay, there's Impa. Okay, I didn't think. Oh yeah, that's right. Layers. Didn't think you'd come up here, but then I realized. Oh yeah, different layer. You're still on it. Swap to you in a minute. A little busy murdering. I wish I had multiple hammers.
Turn his weapon against him.
Really? He's like a sliver away from his shield being broken. Thank you. Yeah, let's not land on his head. Come here. Follow me. This way. I'm a nice, juicy human you like shooting. And succeeding at it. This is so awkward, but it's working. Just a little bit further. Oh, you know you can fit through that little doorway. Well, you found a way to fit. I'll give you that. I think it's dead. And Link did all the work. No one else.
Nah, man.
Link and Egg Sepio over here. Oh, okay, that's the end of the mission. Sweet.
Yep.
I guess
And
this
that
is
is-
now where the demo ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where the demo ended.
Yeah, that was over an hour. That's a long demo. Holy crap. Oh, look at all my weapons. Sheikah Slate, and Sheikah Slate. The variety. And I love how beating up people makes me learn how to cook. I wish it was that easy in real life.
I want to learn how to make a sandwich. On
So I'm
someone.
gonna give you a knuckle sandwich.
Technology,
Ah.
the likes of which I've never laid eyes on. Which means we've got ourselves a brand new, never before.
Yes, he still is crazy in his young age, by the way.
I mean, I'm not surprised. This guy was a nut job in Standard Breath of the Wild. Of course he'd be a nut job from the beginning.
Devices like the Sheikah Slate,
Yep.
which are amplified by the power of such ancient relics, are but a meager fragment of such technology.
I see. That explains why all of us were able to use the Sheikah Slate.
In addition, this here doohickey is loaded with data. Information we can't even fathom.
Oh yeah! Check it.
That feel when she was cute. Instead of tiny and old. Or actually, no,
What?
not old. More like baby. Because she was like a 10-year-old in Breath of the Wild before the whole aging thing caught up to her. And then she got her little life juice.
Yep.
Whatever the side quest
No
called it.
doubt about it. Hyrule Castle to Calamity Ganon has been revived.
Nobody told
As
me
you can
Banjo
see,
went up on
we
Amazon
managed to
today.
extract some
I
of the
just
data,
noticed only
but
Banjo.
much
I changed my
used.
pre-order from Best Buy for that reason. And the cat
Also,
amiibos came in
I
stock
missed
at Best
it.
Buy.
What we received, I may be able to make sense
What
of
came in
more
stock at
of
Best Buy?
Cat Mario and Cat
This
Peach.
is the
Oh,
Lord
well, I better go
Calamity
pre-order because I have a
I
pre-order.
didn't have them at all, so I finally got
If
orders
we
on them.
allow this to
I need
pass,
to
I'm
go
doing store
pre-order.
pickup
If you
because
want
Best Buy
help, if
shipping
you
is
want-
atrocious. Holy crap, they charge you
Even
per item.
everything we've done up until now
Do they?
likely won't
Yeah.
be enough.
It would have cost me like $8
GameStop's
for
the one that
shipping.
does that.
if I don't succeed
GameStop's the one that does it.
at sealing the Calamity,
Literally every item gives like $5 shipping.
I don't know why Best Buy is right now, but yeah, when I tried to order those,
This will
the
not
amiibos were
come to pass.
shipping per item. It was acting like they were both a different order, and it was costly, so I just did store
To
pickup.
stop Calamity Ganon, it was crucial that
So
they
if they do the
possess
same
the
to you,
sword
I
that
recommend just
seals
doing
the
store pickup.
darkness, the latent power
Bowser and
dwelling
Bowser
within
Jr.
the princess
amiibo will
of
be
Hyrule,
reprinted soon
and
because
might of
Bowser's
the four
free
divine
shit. I
princes
actually
spread
haven't gotten a
across the
chance to
land.
look at the trailer yet.
I haven't seen it either, but I know people have been really hyped for the game now after watching this trailer because the
path to
Bowser's
victory
Fury
is
content
strewn
people were
with
saying looks really
obstacles.
good.
Korok Forest,
I just noticed
where
Super
the
Saiyan Cat
legendary
Mario now,
sword
so it's a
slept,
thing.
had been
Okay.
overrun by monsters,
Super Saiyan.
and the Princess of
What the
Hyrule's
fuck?
power showed no signs of awakening.
I'll take a look at it
Lamenting
after the stream.
kingdom's plight, King Rome sent his daughter to gather pilots for the divine beasts. Alongside Link,
Okay, thanks,
whose
Kira. I'll
brave
take a look at it
conduct
here in a
had
little.
earned
Well,
him a
actually, I'll
role
probably
as her
watch
knight,
it during break.
Zelda would meet
Yeah.
each of the 4 candidates.
I haven't got a chance to look at it yet because it was just like I was so busy today. I didn't have time to. I barely had time
You
last night
intend
to
to let
schedule my
this
videos for this week.
Relic follow you around.
Yeah, I spent like an hour and a half troubleshooting a controller not working a computer because I needed it so I can
After
record a
talking
video,
to
so I didn't get
Paula
the
and
video
Robbie,
recorded.
We thought it would be best.
But at least now the
Yeah.
controller
Let
works
me
again.
remind you once again,
Yeah.
above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance. Are we clear?
Lip syncing this is actually pretty
Yes, we are
spot
clear.
on. I'm
I
kind of
understand.
surprised.
And I will honor my duty.
I know a lot of people gave Princess Zelda's voice actress a lot of crap when Breath of the Wild came out, and I understand where they're coming from, but in the same sense, I really do think she does a good job.
I think it's more just because it's the first game with voice acting, so a lot of people have very high expectations.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help, because honestly, she's
No.
fine. I like her as a voice actor.
Yeah, I like it too. But you know, it's just like look at Sonic Adventure when it came out. Do you think the voice acting was great in that game? Hell no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was bad.
So was Final Fantasy X when it came out.
Yeah, I mean, it's memed for a reason.
it's mean for a reason. And the game first does voice acting. I get it. It's like, well, we have better technology now than we did back in the 6th generation. Well, it's also you gotta consider that they've probably never done this before. So, I mean, all they've had for years was Link's grunts going, yeah!
Yeah.
That's the only voice acting they had in the game. Or, hey, listen! Watch out!
And a masked salesman laughing just a tiny bit.
It seems
That's
I'm
Yeah.
about it.
stronger.
You did well.
I can't believe I had to craft the blacksmith. Now that's different.
You!
I had to build him his house.
Man, you built that pretty quick.
Link's
You
good at
Link-
construction. He's the quick worker here. I'm gonna just try fusing like one thing. Just to see how that works. There's a little more strength. There we go. Oh, you would not get rid of the training sword? Rip. It's kinda gone.
Yeah.
It's the only one? What the heck? Unless you may... Well, I don't know if you would get another one for just replaying Mission 1.
I think you get some in the first or couple of missions of the game.
That many hours never got a duplicate of the training sword and redone chapter 1 a few times in post-game? Wow. That's kind of weird. I mean, I'm
That's
not going
weird.
for 100% like I said earlier anyways. So it doesn't really matter. Because that's interesting. That they
Show us
don't
what
give
you're
you
made
another
of.
one.
Yeah, that whole map is gonna be filled with objectives.
It's already getting kind of packed
By the
now,
end of
and
it.
it's not even that much here yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why I could buy more materials if I need it.
Huh?
I'm gonna save my money for now so I can do upgrades later.
That's smart.
I knew I could do it.
Now, this guy really wants me to go wherever he's going. I'm not going here yet, buddy. Give me a minute. Gotta build a stable.
I need a place for my non-horse.
Quick, where's the Link amiibo? Maybe I can get a Pona.
I saw a comment the other day. It said it was Link finally saving Zelda in the end of Breath of the Wild. She's like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you saved me, but I have to ask you a question. Why did you spend 6 hours trying to capture a horse that you later named Big Chungus?"
Yeah, I mean, don't you know, Big Chungus is my ride. He's the one that helps me save Hyrule. Amiibos do give you weapons. In fact, you can accidentally spoil yourself doing so. It's rare, but with Zelda, it's a higher chance. Interesting. I can try them later at that point. Because I know you were able to, at least for original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, a lot of the Zelda-based amiibos did unlock weapons early. Like, original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, the Link amiibo gave you the spinner. And then, like, the 3DS and Switch versions kind of changed that, so it would give you, like, $10 or, like, a material or something. To kind of, I guess, balance it out, because the spinner early game, I heard, was kind of broken.
That's probably what the speedruns do.
Well, if they have amiibo, but then they'd probably have to label that as a different category for, like, standard 80% or any percent no amiibo or something.
You remember the early days of Breath of the Wild speedruns? Where they had to use amiibo?
Yeah, because the fastest way they knew of doing stuff was spawning in things, which just happened to be with amiibo.
Remember the very first Breath of the Wild speedrun that we saw on Games Done Quick? And the guy broke it. He
Yeah,
broke
I mean,
Pona.
it was impressive, but the original route for that was not great. And that's kind of why it was very easy to break.
Now they just, you know, stasis rock and just... Actually, they don't even do that anymore.
No, I think they do it like once. Because now they just kind of fling themselves everywhere with, like, shield launching, or whatever
The
it's
shield
called.
launching. Yeah, the shield launching, the one where you pull up your bow slow mode. As soon as you land on a Bokoblins head, you just take off flying.
Yeah, it's super precise, because I actually tried doing that myself. And I can do it on some enemies, but some I can't. Like, the little Bokoblins are really hard to do that with. At least to me, they are.
Yeah, I like watching Breath of the Wild speedruns now and then, and some of the stuff, dude. Even 3, 4, almost 4 years after this game came out, there's a lot of shit in that game. You're just like, what the fuck?
Hey!
You're still learning about it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a weird adjustment for the beginning. And it's the worst part is it's easy for me because I've already been doing this kind of thing on YouTube for like 7 years or something. Like, pretty much swap myself to family friendly for the YouTube videos like 2013. Because what, like that new set of words from Twitch that's in the ban list is in effect technically now. Which are common words that everyone would say normally but now can't because I can get you banned because Twitch is weird.
Sorry, I really didn't mean. I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to break myself of that too, because same reasons. I try not to cuss my videos if I can help it.
I mean, it's an adjustment thing. It takes a little bit to do that. Again, I've already adjusted because I'm used to doing that for the past 7 years. Oh no, half of the time that remains, and I have less than 100 of these lizards to kill. Whatever shall I do?
Not half the time.
It'll get worse. We promise.
Oh, I know it will. I expect it. In hindsight, I probably should use the damaged up food or something,
Yeah.
but it'd be fine. Oh, you can move this with either the left or right stick. That is really weird. I was just trying to move me.
Beekeeper hive.
I mean, why not? You got a lot of bees on there.
Yeah. I'm mad because Marshall told me to find him a dab. And I'm like,
Who wants to
really?
dab?
He wants me to dab, but I can't catch a dab. You know, that
I mean,
means
can you really? You really shouldn't do that. That's bad for your health.
I mean, dabs died out a long time ago. You really
Hey,
think
sure
it'd be
about
fine?
that? I still see him pretty frequently.
Oh, you do? You do? I don't ever see people dabbing no more.
Yeah, I do. There's still a lot of people who do that.
I mean, I know Donkey Kong does on Mario Kart 8 whenever you hit a bump, but or you do the speed up bump. Well, technique. Yeah, go eat dinner. Be back in bed. Okay, Ethan. You have a good dinner. There are some challenges called character training. Do it. Okay. Oh, isn't that the one where you learn combos?
I would imagine so, just from the name alone. I
You're
can
gonna
buy
need
fish
those
here. Oh, here we go. Master remote bombs. Yeah, I definitely want that.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of mad that Banjo showed up on Amazon early, like 3 hours ago.
He was the only one who did, because I was also looking up the Terry and Byleth amiibos, and they never showed up once.
You already saw out.
Yeah, he's already sold out. I can't get him. That's okay. I got him pre-ordered. It's just
You wanted to get it from Amazon.
I only wanted to get it from Amazon because it was easier for me.
I mainly wanted to do that because I didn't want to pay like the $5 in shipping that Best Buy was giving me.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I swapped it over when I seen it. Although it's weird, they didn't charge me yet. I kind of thought Best Buy would by now, but they didn't. Maybe they changed that policy on charging you as soon as you do the order.
Whereas Target would change theirs.
Yeah, Target's is really bad from what I heard. But it also doesn't help use a debit card, which you should never do if you can avoid that, to be honest. That's only because of security reasons. I have never activated my debit card still, because after it got hacked last time, I'm not taking that risk. I got PayPal, thank you.
This crab came towards me. He wanted me to pick him up.
He certainly wasn't crabby about it. Like, you think you're funny, Matthew. You freaking pun master, you.
So what do you think of Age Calamity so far, Lester?
A lot of murder. Lots of murder.
Kind of expected it, though.
I mean, I had a feeling I liked this game because I liked actual Hyrule Warriors. Pretty much a lot the same. There's a little more depth, honestly, because of the whole, like, Breath of the Wild system coming back over here with the different runes, the different, like, weapon systems, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Want to pick up your shield? Thank you.
You wouldn't think those bombs would actually kind of hurt compared to like actual bombs from the Zelda series, but I bet you they hurt nonetheless. Though.
Oh yeah, especially if they're
Really?
close range
Oh.
like that. You're just kind of
Yeah.
nuking them right in front of your face.
It's a bomb. A bomb's gonna hurt whether it's big or small.
Yeah.
I love how that was to master remote bombs, and half the time we didn't even use the bombs, so what a weird name.
Yeah, you can use about anything on those types of missions, and they'll still count them.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
more or
use
less
those
just
or-
trying to tell you what the mission's gonna have you primarily use, but not just exclusively, because there's a cooldown period.
Yeah.
I hope there's a way to upgrade runes like actual Breath of the Wild, because yeah, the rune recharge time is a little sluggish. Like actual Breath of the Wild.
Isn't there a way to upgrade it?
I think so, yeah. Don't remember right.
Wouldn't be surprised, because you're getting a lot of the same materials that can upgrade these things in the main game anyways. I guess you want me to go over there. Well, first I go over here.
You're gonna get sidetracked by these side missions.
That's
aren't
what
you?
happens in these games, though.
The next thing I do is like, oh, I'm doing a mission, and all of a sudden now I'm doing side missions.
That's what I'm trying to finish up now, is a lot of the side missions.
It's also good early on so I can get all the material so I can upgrade the weapons, because early on you're a wet noodle, and trying to make you less of a wet noodle is good.
Yeah.
Most likely that will just give you examples of what is weak. There are like 5 side missions left. That's all that's visible for me, unless there's more unlocked when I beat them. I mean, yeah, you may have more depending on what you beat. Wouldn't be surprising. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff I'm seeing that's popping up on the map, so there's a lot of side stuff.
Oh, you ain't even got into it yet.
Trimply amazing. Oh, I finally got one. Yeah.
Now you can go dab.
Now I can go dab.
I mean, you were just gonna do
Anyway.
that anyways.
I just did.
See?
Amber's looking at me.
Oh god, that frame rate! I seen that for a sec. Alright, explode bomb and 5 frames.
Yeah, that happens a lot in this game.
You get a Switch Pro, now it goes to 10 frames.
I guess with the Mario game getting announcements today, I guess start coming out with the Switch version of it too.
They made a specific Switch design for Mario, and I gotta say, it looks like a child's toy, so I think they got their demographic met. I hate how it looks personally. It's only because the red backing and such, it just looks too bright for me personally. And I don't like the Joy-Con grip. The Joy-Con grip being a bright blue is not my taste personally. But the Joy-Cons look great.
Yeah, the Joy-Cons always look great though.
Oh, it didn't reach? Hang on. Now it did. I can't believe I hit that moblin all the way from across the field, though, with that.
I posted a Twitter video trying to drop him like mad. That was because I cooked meals and created enemy drops though. Oh god.
Yeah, I can imagine, because probably the particle effects with it.
Look at that scallop.
Ah!
He laid on
Fire!
his back. Eat that scallop.
Hey, me. Can I have your scalp?
Oh, Costco.
Finish up my things. Animal Crossing
See your new controller looking?
2. Yes, a lot better.
It's a good thing those chests do open automatically, because I would have missed a lot of goodies if they didn't let me do that. Oh, kind of mashed her a little quick. Hang on. Didn't see what that was. Alright, let's get the instant replay. I didn't know the menu popped up when I actually took it down. Oh, it's one of those games. I hate it when you have a game recording that watermarks like a quarter of the screen. This is why I have capture cards. Well, the Hyrule Warriors never did this, so that's what's surprising. Oh, it doesn't even tell me because it goes on the screen way too quick. Ah.
Don't button mash.
No, I didn't do that on purpose. The thing came up so fast, my finger was still pressed in from the last screen.
Well.
Oh, that's the video in question there for the frame drops. I mean, yeah, I guess Matt can look at how bad that is because I haven't, like, seen anything from this game, and I'd still try to get spoiler-free.
Lester, I was gonna say, you did half an A press, didn't you?
Kind of, actually, yeah. I know I kind of have to do these fuses because I imagine, like, actual Breath of the Wild, you have a very limited inventory, so I probably don't want to fill it up.
Oh my god. Akira, that was bad, man.
Well, I might as well do this mission over here, because I know this one, my little friend was screaming at me. Although, look at the level difference! I think Impa's gonna have a hard time keeping up with Link.
Well, you know, you start playing as her more.
Hasn't helped that all these missions so far has been Link's exclusive stuff.
Yeah.
So on this next mission, probably be more Impa than Link on the screen. He'll go off on his own for a bit.
The Rito resided in a settlement on the Tabantha frontier. These feathery folk were blessed with the ability to glide along the wind, and they were adept with bow and arrow.
They're not exclusive. I noticed only on like certain ones that Link was the only one there, so I wasn't sure if I could have done it either way. I'll try that next time.
Rivale, the most capable warrior of all the Rito. The natural choice to pilot divine beast Va Meadow. Zelda and her companions set out for Rito Village in hopes of securing his help. To evade foes, the party tried crossing through the snowfield, but a fierce blizzard befell them, halting their progress. Link asked Zelda to wait in safety while he and the little guardian scouted the area.
Snowfield.
I love how you're reading what the narrator's finished reading.
Oh, sorry.
At least that pretty much killed the loading times. The narration was actually still loading in the background. The narration covered it up.
Oh, look! Oh, look, it's Link. How swell!
Falco, we found your next opponent in Smash.
Again?
You guys deal with him. I don't play against campers and projectile spammers.
If it's not Fox McCloud, I don't care.
Rito Village is my home. While I'm here, you won't be getting any closer.
And guess what? you get to wipe the floor with this smug guy. Here we get to relive everyone's favorite dream from Breath of the Wild. We get to beat the crap out of Rivali for being a jerk.
Well, now you understand after this mission why the bird race is extinct for a bit. Kind of just murdered them all. A lot of birds. So many Ritos.
So stuff constantly at Maple Shop and trying to get a shop.
Oh, I guess I'm not going that way. Oh, this must be a piece of the fire rod. Well, I'm full on that, so. I like how actual Breath of the Wild, these trees function the same way. After a couple hits, they just poof out of existence. But there's no wood. I can't use them.
Actually, I think you can pick up wood. Yeah, you just picked up some right now.
It's going in my inventory so fast I don't even see it drop.
Yeah, you are getting wood drops, and you actually need quite a bit. Yeah, you do.
I wouldn't be surprised because you need wood for a lot of like stuff when you have to craft things with wood in Breath of the Wild. Like when you use the wood, you craft like 20 pieces at a time or something, depending on the item. Remember, it's just like a lot. For a place that's our control is still a lot of the enemy in here.
Guys, do your job. I can't. They took her germs.
Really,
I'll
you
have
brought
you
that up.
go over here. Perfect time to jump in the battle, I see.
I like how they use the paraglider for everything. Later when you unlock Daruk, you're just gonna be like, how the heck does he use a paraglider?
Yeah, because the guy's made of solid rock. Can't normally fly as a rock. I say normally because Bullet Punch, or whatever it's called, Majora's Mask exists. And you go flying.
Bullet punch. No,
Don't know how that works as a flurry, but thank you.
will be done. I won't fail.
I'm trying to use like all the playable characters here at once because I remember when I played Hyrule Warriors Definitive, I sometimes didn't touch the other characters at all in a mission.
Here it goes.
Try and do better about that this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, granted, it's hard to swap characters when you're so used to one play style, you know?
Well, it's also sometimes you just kind of forget they even exist on the map to swap to.
Yeah.
Because also I played a decent amount of the original Warriors when you couldn't swap at all, even though they were on the field. So it took me a while to adjust to that definitive.
That was so stupid, by the way. Why?
I mean, I'm glad they fixed it for that reason, because that was a big issue. I do agree.
Ready? It's time. It's over. Next. Witness. Finish. A worthy adversary.
Isn't there a supplement Breath of the Wild material that says Daruk had to learn how to use a paraglider to become champion? Is there? 'Cause I don't remember hearing that, but I didn't look up a lot, like, extra
I'll go look
stuff.
up.
Goodbye. Ready?
Let me go look it up real quick.
It's time. It's over. A worthy adversary. Witness. Finished. Finished. It's time. It's over. Next. Link. I won't fail. Steel yourself. I am ready. Coming. Witness. Heat. Worthy adversary.
I think it'd be best for you to go this way, Link, because that's very far out the way. I gotta say, still tell me to give orders when Link already knows where to go. A minute. Can't hide this one from me. Yeah, that's what I thought. At least there's no puzzle for this guy. It's just, hey, I'm here. Please notice me. And it's done. Because in Breath of the Wild, that would be a puzzle.
Okay, well, the wiki didn't say anything. It said that Daruk had trouble piloting his divine beast until Link helped him kind of form a better connection with the divine beast. So that's the only thing that I see that he struggled with when it came to like devices and stuff. I don't know if it didn't say anything about paragliding. I mean, this is off of his wiki page.
Yeah, which that may not have like supplementary material if there was something from like the manga or something, like a Zelda manga.
That's one thing I was thinking of too. But...
A worthy
Oh, hang on, there's a survivor. You can't live. Oh, that's weird. I gotta click on the right stick to zoom in on this map, but on the mini map, I click another button. So it's a little backwards. Alright, good call to send Impa the other direction then.
Really now.
What? No, I don't want to go back up!
But I want to go back. We gotta go back.
I was pressing B to do the sprint, but B is also the same button to fly when you're on one of those wind turbines. Parry timing this seems also a little different from Breath of the Wild too. It's like a little faster.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to actually do the parry.
This game is a little bit faster than Breath of the Wild combat.
I mean, it makes sense because it's a game designed for that kind of combat style.
Yeah.
So it's more fast-paced for a reason. You don't fight like a bajillion enemies at once in Breath of the Wild.
If you did, you'd be freak without a paddle, because my goodness.
Yeah. You run out of weapons very fast. It also knows Master Mode.
Master Mode is like, I feel like once you got past a certain point of the game, it became kind of like normal.
Well, once you got off the plateau, you were starting to get a lot more like upgrades and weapons and such. That definitely made the game more playable in a lot of areas. Because it was extremely rough until you got a lot of different things. Okay, well, I hope you know which way to go to get over there, Link. Otherwise, he's going to just run to a wall to make his way over the Impa. Okay, now how do we get to Rito Village when I'm seeing always blocked? Let's find out.
It's getting, now this is getting on another tour.
I'll go to recharge on my fire staff. I definitely needed that. And it's so good I don't have to have DLC to know what these thing Koroks are. That's nice. Don't have to spend 20 bucks to know their locations. That Korok mask should have just been free. Because holy crap, that thing's required.
Yeah, that Korok mask. I like Impo's paraglider.
Link's just taking the scenic route to catch up. Gives him plenty of time to fight.
Freeze.
I think this just made it worse for both of us to put that ice block in front.
You can't see me, therefore you can't fight me.
Vomit. Now.
Takes it forever to find a quark sensor in this game. Oof. I mean, again, at least they give you one compared to like Breath of the Wild, where you had to buy the DLC to basically get a quark sensor, which really does suck. I don't know why it's locked behind DLC. That's like the one thing that irritates me as a casual player. Like, if you want that and you don't want to buy the DLC, you're not getting it. Which is stupid. That should have just been a free update, but it wasn't. Quark Mask was part of DLC Pack 1.
Which is dumb.
That ain't Falco. That's a volley.
Hi, not Falco.
Which I guess, speaking of which, a little off topic, but kind of back to the amiibo thing. Where did Link come from? Hey guys, I'm here. What'd I miss? I was gonna say, Nintendo's been doing a good job on the restock of the Breath of the Wild figures, or at least set 2, because I've been seeing a lot more like Ubosa, Vivalvis, and such in the wild.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too. They're like even going below their MSRP.
Yeah, I've been seeing them a lot at like 13 now instead of like 16. Dude, I can't land.
Beat up that bird. So Korok sensors that have these specific weapons. You have to level those weapons up to level 25 or 20 or 30. For example, the tree branch weapons for Link has it at level 30.
Don't know if I like them tying it to certain weapons. I think that's kind of bad. Is he clipping through the door? There you go, you're out of the door.
SonicGhost, you think you're the only one that can actually clip through doors? Well, look at me. I can do it too. It's just like, don't steal my monogram.
I'll find a way. I'll get through that wall. I'll just perform SRM. I'll find a way.
Did you actually end up getting to watch the ZFG?
Not live. I watched it like a day later.
Yeah, I know it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. When
I get his tweet now when he said everything was good about that run till last input. Now I understand it. Because yeah, it was a good run until the final step. At least it never crashed. That is the bigger thing when you're dealing with any of those runs anymore, because they have like a 90% chance of crashing. Like, you'll never see 100% in a marathon at the rate things are going right now, because it's very unsafe.
Yeah, we got to watch a couple of our runs that we wanted to watch. Amber got to watch her both Metal Gear runs she wanted to watch.
Those are really good.
Yeah. I need to sit down and watch the Golden Sun one. But like I said before, I'm kind of really happy too that I got to there was merch on the Yeti for Golden Sun t-shirts. Because like I said, you don't really ever see Golden Sun merch at all. So it was nice to see that.
That was it? Okay. He still had like a sliver of health left.
Hey, you're pretty good.
You're good, but I'm better.
You may think you're good. But I'm better.
Wow, I called that directly, and
Yeah,
I just
you
quoted
really
Star
called that
Fox.
a lot, man. I was gonna say, you really called that line.
Zelda, can you share a coat? I'm not wearing one. It's cold out here.
I got heavy, cling armor on. It's cold. I
And
can't
since it's
feel
metal, that makes it worse.
I can't feel my toes. I think I'm dying.
But I got snow pants now. Good. Who did I take these off of? One of the Doritos?
Well, if it's a dead one, they don't need it no more.
It's kind of weird. This is a cinematic style cutscene, but there's no voice acting. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
I understand the situation.
Oh, now we get some, and that's inconsistent.
I'm thankful no harm befell you. Either of you.
Pardon me.
Huh?
But we must address the gravity of there being another guardian resembling the little one, Your Highness.
Yes. If it is in some way connected to the Calamity, we must swiftly come up with a strategy.
Out with it.
Huh?
We both know you'll be needing my unique skills to pilot that divine beast. However, about this pathetic knight in your service, are you sure he's got what it takes? What the?
Little
You better
Eggy
stop.
believes in me.
See,
Little egg,
our
like, you better
friend
stop
proves
sassing,
itself to be a
otherwise
knight as well, in service of
you're
the
gonna get
princess.
it.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
What? Ugh. Ridiculous. Every last one of you.
I guess now with that interaction done, back to the castle. I hiked really far to get back. I hope for Link's sake he teleported. And also he found the tower there so he can teleport back to the snow area. Okay. Well, that's the next one. Not yet.
I'll be right back, Lester.
Oh, I'm missing like 2 things. But I have enough wheat.
For once, you've done well. I won't stop aiming higher.
Oh, mid-air attacks. Okay, so I'm leveling up moves I haven't even seen yet.
I've outdone myself.
Okay, here's a Rivali training. We'll do this one, then I think I'll take a little break. I want to get a feel of the new character we just got moves for we never even touched yet. I just noticed, I think that's accurate in the loading screen. That's how many characters you have unlocked. 'Cause the guy in the front looks like Link. Then you got your egg guy, which you never play as. You got Impa, you got Zelda, and you got Revolvi. That's right, the shooting Zelda. Revolvi, don't do it.
Wait until you unlock all the characters and you see them scrolling by one. Takes a little bit longer to load after that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Fire all the missiles. Hey Allison, how you doing? And thanks for the 27 months of subscription. Hope you've been enjoying your email.
Rivali's special is awesome. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he can fly. Makes sense, he is a bird.
I mean, look at how many arrows he's shooting off at once too.
Where does he get all these arrows? I only get like 5. And then I have to wait for moblins to shoot me to get more.
Too easy.
He also has the elemental arrows, which makes it even better too.
Yeah.
I love how we've barely been doing anything this mission. Like, well, about a minute in, we almost hit our quota on enemies.
I'm telling you, he's awesome to play as.
Next week, PogChamp. Man, that'd be interesting. Wonder if Twitch actually let me know. Oh, I missed. Oh well. He's almost dead anyways with all those arrows. I'll flatten like a bug. You don't like how volley controls? That's just me. He's very quick, which that is like one thing too, so it depends on a playstyle. I mean, I'm thinking this is a pretty interesting playstyle so far. I like quick and nimble characters like this. That's just me. I will say he's really good for mowing down enemies.
Cool down.
Yep.
Really now. Watch and learn. You stand a chance.
Like quick and nimble too, but I don't like how he has to stay in range and in the air. I mean, that's fair, yeah. That is very different.
Be still. Too easy.
Alright, did I get the other one with that? Didn't think he was that weak, but I'll take it. And Zelda gets nothing but runes. How many tablets do you need, Zelda? That's your 5th iPad this week.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just in time, because I'm going to leave.
What?
You came back, so he's gonna leave.
Oh. Well, bye.
I'll see you later.
Oh. Hi, Allison. I just now saw that I'm catching up with chat now. Amber likes playing Rivali a lot.
Oh jeez, for this part.
For once, you've done well.
I need to get more shells.
Shells?
Yeah,
On what?
on my beach.
Like what kind of shell?
I need more sand
do all I
dollars. I need
can.
2 more sand dollars to make this thing that I'm trying
Just
to make.
keep going in and out of buildings until they respawn.
Oh, is that all it takes?
Yeah.
I might as well go with this one. Alright, well I got her set up, but now I'm actually going to take a quick little break so I can get up and stretch for a moment. So when we come back, then we'll try out this meditative training exercise, which looks more like a shrine to me. So, stay tuned here and back in just a few minutes with more of Age Calamity. Alright, we are back. So let's go ahead and take Zelda through some meditation.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Won't gain any experience points practicing this way. Well, rip Zelda's low level.
Well, what the heck? What the heck is the point then?
Oh, I keep you jumping. Everyone getting far ahead and he's just falling behind.
We're within Hyrule.
Selfie.
Every way I can.
I love that that's your special is to take a selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it for memory's sake, you know?
Well, it's not really a selfie, it's just taking a photo.
No, it's just a proper photo bomb at that point. Yeah, I could change weapons at any time to try it out. Too bad I'm playing as Zelda, where all weapons control the same. At least right now they do.
Just practice. Yeah, it's fatal frame style attack. Oh, Ethan, I forgot to mention. Are you feeling better by any chance? I saw that you were not feeling very good today.
I think I'm also, let me see something here. Where's my mouse? There it is. I'm gonna turn up some volume here a little bit because that was a little quiet. That should be better.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Was it my volume?
Yeah, I just turned it up
Wow.
to like 150.
You should have freaking peaked the mic, man.
I know, like in our Dead Space videos, I gotta turn you down to 8 decibels. So put you normal levels to me.
You know.
And you probably have to raise my volume to put me normal to you.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, probably the latest recordings we did probably is a lot better now.
True, because we've been fixing up a bit. I mean, I have the luxury of not having that issue as much because I see a visual representation now if I'm getting too loud on this microphone. So that helps.
Okay.
Because I've been adjusting it already in this stream. Just had to turn it up earlier for something I had to record earlier today.
Yeah. You got
Let
sent
me
home
out!
early?
I want to leave!
You got sent home early? Because you're feeling better? Well, that's good.
I mean, yeah, it's good you're feeling a bit better now, but sorry to hear you had an upset stomach earlier.
Your job doesn't make you have to go get a COVID test before you can come back, does it?
For once.
Because there's been a couple people that they had to go get a COVID test before they could come back. Or
I mean, that makes sense at that point, because they're just afraid of people having contracted something, but, play it safe.
Did well.
And they're doing better with the testing now, at least, because you can actually get one compared to the vaccine. Oh, sorry, did I mention a thing that doesn't exist? Because it doesn't exist, just like everything else.
Grown stronger.
ugh.
What's the worst part? I feel like I'm still going to get a vaccine before an RTX 3080. That is saying a heck of a lot.
You're really mad about that.
You're really freaking
Dude, they just
bitter
announced
about
new
that.
graphics cards today, like a new 3060 card, and then the mobile lineup. You know they're going to sell out in negative 10 seconds, because they're not even going to be on the stores. Thanks, scalper bots.
You!
The game just referenced the CDI. As long as you have enough ruby. Oh my gosh.
I'm not surprised, because it seems like every once in a while you see a low-cut reference in one of Nintendo's games like this now.
If I display some multiple symptoms. If I've been in contact with someone, then I do. Oh, okay. See, maybe my job is like even a little bit more strict about it now. It's just like if you're sick at all, you have to go get a COVID test before you come back.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing it safe because you work around so many people at that job, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah.
All I can.
I will protect the princess.
I mean, I had to go take one because my dad had
You were
COVID.
technically exposed to it, so yeah, you kind of had to have one.
Yeah.
Thank God we both came back negative.
You know,
Yeah.
I think my dad's doing better. He didn't really even like. What's weird is he had
He really didn't show no symptoms.
the only symptom he had was the loss of taste in his mouth.
Two-player mode? How does that
Yeah.
work? Is this game running like -5 frames with how much crap goes on? It's 2 screens.
Oh, it looks delicious.
But my dad wasn't really sick. He had the symptom of like no taste in his mouth. That was one of the symptoms of COVID, but he wasn't really sick, and I honestly think if I had to guess, I think he was one of those positive negative guys that it'll say positive one time, but if you take it again, it'll say negative the next time.
Oh, more or less a
Yeah.
false positive then, yeah.
False positive. That's what I'm looking for.
Actually pretty stable, I think. The local co-op, even with split screen, doesn't seem to affect performance in the small bit they mess with. That's pretty interesting. It's good to hear that, because I've heard those modes hit or miss. Sonic Boom, Rise of the Lyric on the Wii ran like crap. 2-player mode, it ran even worse. So some games handle it really poorly from what I've heard.
Freeze!
I like that special.
Formed a
Drops a
giant frog.
freaking drops a frog on you.
Freeze! Get back! I succeeded! Get back!
Zelda's kind of like I like playing as Zelda, but she's also kind of a little bit weird to play as.
Oh god, my frames!
Where'd my frames go?
Oh! I succeeded!
Lester's gonna turn into those guys, the homeless guys from South Park that say change, but instead of him saying change, he's gonna say frames.
I mean, have you
please,
seen how
frames.
this game performs? It's not too surprising there.
How far are we in the story at the moment? He just unlocked Rivali, right?
Yeah, just got Revolve, so not terribly far, I feel.
You just met Rivali, you had to find him at the...
Well, I also now can play as him, technically.
Okay, you can now play as him.
Once you're unlocked, I'm gonna play as them, yeah.
Chapter 2.
Now this!
He did Rito first.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going where the game directs me. And it seems to be kind of random each time I get back into that overworld.
This will help.
Wrong button. You want to do your special thing again? That's not the special thing.
If I must.
Where he throws other people at you.
Well, there's no other people. I want him to just ram. There you go.
See, Cryosis has his thing.
No!
Oh, okay. Didn't think that would work. Nice ragdoll. He got stuck on the rock there for a second. Also, where did you guys come from? You could have helped me with the big moblin instead of stand there and let your princess do all the work.
Ah, she's fine.
It's hard to get good help these days.
Electric Boogaloo.
I didn't even feel like a recommended level 8 really would have mattered because I went in there so underleveled and that was still easy.
It's not gonna be that way for the rest of the missions.
Oh, I can imagine. I kind of got lucky with that, really, for that reason.
Yeah.
Even with my damage up food, that wouldn't have really changed anything if I didn't use. I guess the better question to ask is, in Hyrule Warriors, you can pay to level up characters. Is there a similar method in this game?
Amber.
Trying to think. I don't think so, but my brain's not working.
According to Kier, there is a way. Next to the blacksmith, you just unlocked it a minute ago. The training camp. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I think you spent rupees on it, I think, from correctly.
Sorry, my brain's not with me right now.
It's okay. Frog.
Well, Link's good on training because they just won't even take him in.
Like, you're too high level, bub.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do this. Although it does seem like to be a cap. So, yeah, it's 13. So whatever my character's highest level is, looks like they just don't go past that. Not really cost me too much if it's 500 per character. Oh no, it's actually a little bit different. 512, 531, 499. Rivali's cheap. Well, let's round them all around 500. So that's 1,500. That's a lot of my money. I think I'll just do this to Zelda to get her up there, and then leave the other two as they are, because Zelda is kind of the one that needs it the most. Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's go Link and Zelda. The perfect duo. I guess 1 rupee per experience point required to level up. That makes sense, at least on that map.
In a settlement in the Gerudo Desert. Comprised entirely
Is it so much because they play as Zelda, Mipha, Link, and Daruk? So everyone else falls behind, so I'm constantly poor. I mean, it's a good way to level up characters quick, but yeah, it can definitely drain your money to do that training.
Urbosa, chief of the Gerudo, was the clear choice to pilot divine beast Va Naboris. Zelda knew Urbosa thanks to her close relationship with the late Queen of Hyrule. With her party in tow, Zelda traveled to Gerudo Town.
We're going to Gerudo Town.
Yeah.
However, their journey took an unexpected turn.
Oh, it's an auto narration this? So if I press Y? Oh yeah, why do they hide that? Of course I do it on the last text box, so I can't tell the effect. I'll do that next time. Yeah, that's kind of weird how they hide that, because other games don't. Like, I tried out a bit during my break of Genshin Impact on PC, and the option is clear as day on the screen. Press button for auto advance. I like that. 'Cause then I can just pay attention to the story. Also, I feel like I need to buy a phone that's at least $1,000 to run that decently, so I'm never playing that on the phone. I'm just playing it on my computer.
I need to play it. I wanted to try it out because I heard it's like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah.
Pretty accurate. Yeah, it's Breath of the Wild, but lots of anime.
But why? Why are the Gerudo attacking us?
Agosa will surely be able to explain everything if we can reach her.
Why are the Gerudo attacking us? Because you brought a man!
Go away, Link.
Go away, Link.
I don't need no strong man. You get out of here.
I hated Von the Boris and Breath of the Wild. I got motion sick from that thing.
The Boris, yeah, that's probably the hardest to find beast.
And plus, Thunderblight can't you.
Yeah, Thunderblight is, ugh. It's definitely the hardest out of the four.
I'll take over Link. Fall! If I must. Now this. I'll pick you.
This is fine.
Yeah, these times against Thunderblight. Yeah, Thunderblight's no joke.
I know I did a couple times when I first played the game too.
I think we all died to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, the boss has a lot of super damaging attacks that might as well just be like one-hit KOs. So if that's like your first Divine Beast when you have like next to no health, it is rough. That was my last one. I still remember having a hard time. And then everyone saw how well I did in Master Mode. Oh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Hi, I'm a cork on a box. How are you?
I'll take over Link. Now this.
Man, this is what Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be. There's going to be a lot of back and forth.
I remember saying that exactly on Twitter. If anyone who decided to hot the ports first. Yeah. That's why I think that was my last one that I did.
Yeah, and even then, it's still a rough one.
Yeah. Yeah, Roots is probably the easiest Divine Beast to do first, in my opinion.
Well, it's supposed to go first, anyways.
I feel like that is the canonical first, but how much they push you towards Zora's domain in general.
I did, how I did it is I did Ruta, Rudunia, Meadow, and then Naboris. That's how I did it. I kind of went counterclockwise around the map.
I'll take everything.
Yeah, that's the big reason why they push you so much over to Zora, because it's so close to Kakariko, and also, I can't remember the other town's name, but the one that you go and start upgrading your runes. Like, it's in that direction in general.
Hateno Village?
Yeah, Hateno. Like, it's pretty much on path with Kakariko and Hateno, but that's pretty much why it's implied to be the first one. And then I think they did want you to do like a counterclockwise sweep from there, because everything else is pretty close to each other if you go in counterclockwise direction. Look, a Vo's in your town. Panic.
Oh my gosh, it's a man! Get the heck out of our village, man!
Lane's gotta go dress as a woman again.
Urbosa! Why? What are you doing?
In that shot, you look like Ganondorf.
Your destiny of
Like the same evil glare and everything.
Well, they are Gerudos.
Princess Zelda.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
I came back as quickly as I could.
Oh, thanks, Urbosa. You saved me from Urbosa.
Not
Now, which one's the real one?
expected to find.
Urbosa?
I hope you're not hurt, little bird.
I'm not.
You know, in case you didn't know who this was, here's the real one.
You've got some nerve, thinking you can go toe-to-toe with Master Koga!
Master Koga.
So you... Yiga, assemble! Me excluded, of course.
Coward.
What?
Giga are always fun.
You know, for a little robot, that thing has a lot of personality. Oh, hi. Suddenly Urbosa. Man, this bloom. Oh my gosh. Where are my sunglasses? I'm gonna need them. Like, oh man, this is like super blown out, but that makes sense for a desert. It was like this in Breath of the Wild as well, but I don't think as pronounced. This is running off the same engine, but a little bit modified from what I've heard. Which is why the frame rate's all over the place.
I can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2.
You're gonna have to.
I know.
I can't see. This is a great camera. Can we not fight in this little crevice? I can't see anything. Well, that's cool. Getting one of those Fury Rush attack things, it just pretty much fills up my meter immediately for my electricity, so that's cool.
Yeah.
transport my camera in the door.
If I must. Now this.
Ah! Your hit stun made me miss the timing.
I won, despite the odds.
You got played, Master.
How often you fight that you can never have to worry about not having mighty bananas? That's good to hear, because bananas like one of the best materials in Breath of the Wild because of all the damage up foods they can make. I would hope they do a lot of the same stuff in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know why they let me go in this house though, because this is very cramped. The camera hates me here. Don't think I want to stay. Something tells me these areas are going to open up later, so I'm going to send Zelda over here. Then Urbosa. I'll just send you over here. So everyone's set up in case these areas open like immediately. If not, oh well. It'll just be a Link show for a bit. Yeah, this is still kind of bright out here. Man, can it be nighttime?
Nah, man.
Not helping that the screen I'm using now is brighter than the other two monitors I've been using. I have this thing at 50% brightness. It's still brighter than my Asus monitor set full. This screen bright. I like it. It's a monitor I actually got for Christmas. 32 inches. No, it's not a TV. It's a legit computer monitor. You can do 160 hertz, you know, for that graphics card that's been showing its age. And cranks up to 100% when you do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do this, but this works for me too. Just bomb him right in the chest. I give me even more bananas. If DK was here, he'd be happy.
Yeah, he would be.
Of course.
There we go. Broke down his shield immediately. Now that's the way to go. Stasis and just a bunch of arrows. It's like actual Breath of the Wild. Except I don't send something 50 feet in the air. These guys also sound like dogs when you knock them over. I don't know what a loud attack is, so I'm going to send Urbosa over here. Because maybe she has the loud attack. Alright, once I get my bombs filled. Alright, remote bomb. Why do you guys sound like dogs? Ah, there's the sandworms. Or sand whales. These things are weird. I love the music change when you get nowhere near the thing. It just stops playing the boss theme.
It's like, oh, I can't play my theme.
You know, this works for me. Just attack the sand. I mean, he got stuck, so this is his own creature's fault. Oh, there it is. Go to the outpost, my friends.
One moment. I'll take over, Link.
Yeah, now back to more calming music. Oh god, the frames. They all disappeared. That was like 10.
If I must. I succeeded.
Not my frames.
I can hear the Switch dying on the inside.
I'm fine.
And it's still quieter than the Splatoon 2. Because, man, those fans ramp up in Splatoon. Oh, where'd you come from? Stinky ninja. Doing his job.
Every way I can.
I think I'll just have you go over here. And take care of the other ones for Bosa.
Fortune was not on your side.
Now you catch up with my friend Link. And he's gonna murder people. That sandworm, though, is just doing his own thing. He's fine. Am I facing the right way? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing I left Zelda over here in this direction. Link could just start fighting the worm. That'll be fine.
I'll take over, Link.
And I hope that Breath of the Wild 2 will come out this year, but it's a little bit of hope. I would hope as well, but something tells me probably not. Because we haven't heard a single thing about that game in close to 2 years. Besides it exists. And that's kind of the concerning thing.
Now this. If I must.
I feel like, Abosa, you should come over here. Give a hand.
I can help. Halt. If I must. This will help.
Everything's just happening at once to him.
Yeah, he's not having a good day. But he did impersonate someone. and try to get us all killed, so makes sense.
That's his fault.
Now take your giant spike ball and just whack yourself in the head.
Okay.
Did you just stasis me? Man,
It looks like you did.
how'd you reverse my trick?
Freeze! Like this.
Oh, we stuck in the sand. Here, I'll help dig you out. Well, it's about time Urbosa got here.
I'll freeze you out.
Nope, okay. No ice for you today. Oh, now it's perfect time for Urbosa to be here. Now it's a 2-for-1 special.
Princess!
I'll do it, Urbosa.
Why are you over here, Zelda? That's nowhere near the battle.
Yeah, I'll freeze you out.
She just felt like hanging out.
I'll try this.
One bad thing about the game, I still remember the orders when you stop controlling them. Someone had to run back in the last place you told them. I remember that being an issue with Hyrule Warriors as well, so I'm not too surprised.
You deserve no mercy.
No kill like overkill.
How could these losers defeat me?
Master Koga.
Suga, you're late! I nearly got peeled like a banana! Oh!
I like how his subtitles right hand, the averted eye, he's picking him up with the right hand.
Time to retreat.
I think not.
Very clever. Nice screenshot in the end. You can even get to see my overkill. I think that's our first spear weapon. And then our 20th tablet. Wow, 47 bananas. You guys are not kidding about the lack of banana shortages. That's a lot. Noble
You'll never
Pursuit.
go hungry.
My favorite drink.
You'll never go hungry with all those bananas.
Will be high in potassium, that's for sure. No luck cramps for me.
Thank you for meeting me here. The town is a bit, chaotic, shall we say.
Of course, Urbosa. We'd meet you anywhere.
You know about the Yiga clan, I trust. Sheikah traitors working in the shadows to revive Calamity Ganon.
Spoilers, they
Those
win.
lowlifes have been wreaking havoc.
It's not like
here
a
in
game
the
came out 3 years ago that showed us that. Actually, no, close to 4 years at this point.
How long can we stand by and watch them get away with it? No longer, I say. I will pilot this divine beast. You are precious to me, and you need my help. I cannot refuse.
Thank you, Urbosa. As Princess of Hyrule, I too will carry out my sworn duty.
Little bird. However I am able to support you, I will. Just say the word.
And the game introduces a concept that might come back in Breath of the Wild 2, or at least there's a strong chance. I wonder what that would be then. Out of curiosity.
So, you turned and fled. Is that it?
Well, if they hadn't interrupted me.
It seems that, as low as my expectations of you were, I was overly optimistic.
What?
I really like bananas.
No matter.
I don't know if you noticed. Also, this guy looks like... I can't remember the guy's name from Link Between Worlds, the bad guy from that one. Isn't he also just called Yiga?
Was
I started with a Y.
Oh.
I only play a few hours worth of the game, so it's hard for me to remember.
Yes.
Oh, Agnim?
As it will
Was that
and must be.
Link Between Worlds? I know that's a
I will
Link to the
not
Past,
allow
at least.
anything
Aghanim.
to alter its course.
I thought they called the other guy something different. Now that kind of bugged me. Now I gotta look it up. Yuga. Okay, I was close. When I said Yuga, it's a letter difference. I knew it started with a Y.
Yuga is the painter.
You look
guy
like
from-
Yuga.
Yuga is the painter guy from Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, the head honcho there, the Yiga clan, look like Yuga.
Oh, really?
Very much so to me.
Yeah. By the way, hop back, everybody. I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, I can go there, but not yet. Little egg buddies telling me to go here. Why are you telling me to go here? I have no rupees.
You must get more rupees.
I haven't
You
even found a
can
single
never-
ruby yet.
You haven't found a single rupee yet?
No, I'm still at 0. Need 2 for that.
Not bad, huh?
The guy in the cutscene is a concept. Notice how he's maybe controlling the malice. Okay, that makes sense then. Because that's kind of what Yugo's doing too. Like, he was the one kind of controlling a bunch of stuff. With his magic and all.
Putting the spirits and paintings.
Ah,
Or
there's
the
my rubies. Oh, dang it. You guys only have 1.
Oh, gosh. Amber's giggling. Something happened in her game.
Oh, just Urbosa being herself.
I mean, that's nothing new there. Oh, this one I'm forced to do it as Urbosa. Okay, well, let me see. Do you have a better weapon? No, okay, I'm already equipped with the better one. I'm gonna just use this. Look at Eggy jumping all the way over there to left. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He just wants to have fun. I mean, you can do this for a couple days, because loading times on this are a little longish. Doesn't help him playing off a cart.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo went back to carts.
I mean, how do you put a disc in something so small as the Switch? I would like to find a way.
Yeah. I mean, the Vita did, but those discs also got really damaged after a
Well,
while.
PSP, yeah. That
Yeah.
was terrible. I ripped all my PSP discs to digital, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I probably should too.
Yeah, because the Vita is super easy to hack. Like, you don't need anything. All you really need is an SD card for it, which you can get one of those Vita memory card SD card adapters for like $5-10.
Yeah.
They're very easy to come by. That's what I did, because those memory cards alone are super expensive in comparison to just an SD. Like 32 gig cards nowadays cost like $10. I think the same storage for a PSP would cost way more than 10.
Man, I really still think that the biggest issue that the Vita had, besides Sony killing it all early, was just the fact that it still used proprietary crap.
Yeah, it didn't help that their memory was so expensive and there was no other way to even adapt it. Like, I had to get an SD to Vita adapter for those same reasons, because those stupid cards are super expensive, but I have to occupy the cartridge slot to use it, so I can't play physical media on there if I'm using the memory card. I have to pick and choose, which is stupid. To be fair, that's a hack thing. They never intended you to ever do that, but I'm not gonna spend like $60 on a 32 gig, which costs $10 nowadays, for an SD at least. And again, Vitas are easy to hack too. Like, they're even easier than a PSP because you can just do it all Wi-Fi based. Aren't cart better than this in terms of load times? I think it depends, because I heard when Breath of the Wild came out, it was faster, I think, on Wii U than on the Switch in terms of the loading time still. I don't know if that's also with the disc. I know at least digital was faster on Wii U than digital on Switch, which was kind of weird.
Gerudo tree.
That should be GG. Yeah, GG. I hope you can feel your everything tomorrow, because that was a lot of lightning going through you.
Can you feel the battle scars?
Also, I'm gonna give her both a credit here. She's doing a really good job running in those high heels. Holy crap, that would hurt.
I can't even walk in high heels, let alone run in them.
Impressive.
It's so weird that you have to learn how to cook all these different meals, because you never needed to do this in Breath of the Wild. You just like, hey, if you knew how to do it, here's your food. So it's weird to go from that to this. Just not used to it.
You did well.
Oh, okay. So the dye thing is returning from Breath of the Wild, but it just sounds super expensive. Yeah, each color is whole. White costs over 1,000. Look at the difference it makes. It barely does anything. It's like slight pieces here and there, because it's only really the arms that get affected. I mean, the cheapest color is black. I guess if I want a different color and didn't want to spend much, black is the way to go.
Plus, you get to be Shadow Link.
Yeah, black is like the cheapest color for like all these. You can't even notice the difference on your stock armor. It's like from gray to black, so it's barely any different. Cool idea, I'm good.
Do you like my voice?
You have a lot to look forward to.
Oh my gosh.
High frame rate.
Eggy, come back.
Frames, I miss you.
You can make it do a little dance as well.
Ice Whip. So you do have the ice rod, the fire rod, and the thunder rod, right?
Well, not in this mission, because it won't let me use those. Oh, get up.
You're finished. Get another hit.
Oh, now it lets me use these. Why wouldn't it let me use those before? That's weird. Maybe it's because I was in the air?
Yeah, that might be.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Either way, the one I was going to use is fire, and I don't have any fire ammo, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I got no fire.
Hey! Be still.
Oh, now you want the stasis one? All right, give me a couple minutes here.
You think it's cute to have the 100% reward as the original Hyrule Warrior costume for Link?
That is interesting, yeah. Nice little subtle reference to their own games.
Be still.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Bethesda just announced today that they're making an Indiana Jones video.
That's kind of
I thought
random.
you said weird for a second.
Yeah,
Well, they're not making another one of those anytime soon because they can't recast the original Jones. They won't let it happen.
No. I mean, like, they're making a new Indiana Jones game in conjunction with LucasArts games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited for
That one's kind of confusing because isn't LucasArts technically dead?
LucasArts came back.
Okay, well that's just random.
Yeah, LucasArts came back a couple days ago, I think. Let me go find the article. I gotta find it. I just retweeted it just now.
Be still.
I know, Lucas, you're probably wondering, like, how? I thought LucasArts died.
Yeah, I mean that's what I totally just said for that reason. Because they were like dissolved years ago. When like actually they were dissolved around the time Disney bought out all the Star Wars stuff. They just didn't want to have pretty much any video game divisions at that time.
I'm sorry, it's not LucasArts anymore. They brought it back And what was it? Star Wars games will now be brought together under one banner. It's called Lucasfilms Games. I'm sorry, but they brought it back. It's not. LucasArts is back, but it's under a new name.
Maybe finally you can get rid of EA on the Star Wars front. Segue. Battlefront 2 is going to be free this week on Epic Games, so if you actually want to play a game that has a bajillion microtransactions, it is free.
I'm fine with it if EA gets their grubby hands out of it and do what they did with Fallen Order, because that's actually a good Star Wars game.
Yeah, they never will. I'm excited to get it because, hey, it's free. I like what I play of Battlefront 1 years ago during a beta. I just never bought the games because I knew they wouldn't be for me substance-wise, and I'm glad I said nah. Because now I get it for free.
Lucasfilms Games was the original name for LucasArts back in the 80s. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't read the rebranding. I just remember them saying, "Oh, LucasArts came back." I was like, "Oh, that's good."
It is random. It is very random, I feel, but yeah. It's just taking a name they already own and repurposing it because it's familiar. So it does make sense, marketing-wise.
Yeah.
It is always still weird to see.
Me being as big Star Wars fan as I am, I was like, more Star Wars games better. Make a freaking Mandalorian game. I'd buy that in an instant.
Well, I mean, now more than ever, they are riding off that Star Wars hype because of how much more successful it's been doing with the Mandalorian series. Like, I heard people didn't really care much for the movies. Didn't really get a lot of new people into the series after, like, the first movie in, like, 2015. And then Mandalorian's like the exact opposite. It's been like doing gangbusters for them for getting people into the series.
Yeah, it's really good. Mandalorian, I'm going to tell you one thing. I love that show so much now. It is really good. It's like, the best way I can describe it is if Star Wars was Western, but it's kind of like, I guess in a way, it got like the God of War 2018 game and a Western all in one. So, Star Wars.
It pretty much tries to breathe new life in it, because honestly at this point Star Wars is very stale. They've been doing the same thing for like years.
Well,
so the Mandalorian trying to do something different is a good thing.
Yeah, it was different, and not only that, they brought back a lot of. Well, I better not talk about that. That's kind of spoilery.
Yeah,
sorry,
don't spoil.
I'm not talking.
Hey, Ektoplism, how you doing? Hope I said that right.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter 2. Yeah. I just, like I said, if they make a game like Star Wars Fallen Order again, I'd be happy because that game was pretty fun. I like that game a lot. I mean, one of my first video games was Episode 1 Pod Racer on the N64. So I played a lot of Star Wars games back in the day.
Yeah, to be fair, I heard that is a fan favorite because a lot of people have said a lot of good things about that game over the years.
One thing in particular I need to do is I need to go back and I need to get the Jedi Academy games on Switch because I haven't played those games in years and I want to play them again. The last time I had them was when I bought a PS2 back in the day from my neighbor. Bought his PS2 and then I sold a lot of games. I'm kind of regret it sold a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of like parted with stuff we never technically wanted to. Just at the time we think it's a good move. I've been playing 4 or 5 Warriors games. Wow. I've been playing a lot of Warriors of late. I'm fine with like little tidbits here and there. Yeah, just like don't like spoil stuff really. And it's fine with me. Wow, that barely counted. I'll take it.
difficulties as well. Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as he doesn't, you don't spoil, you're fine.
Yeah. I'm always finding like people like give me little tidbits, like as long as people don't spoil or like try to like backseat really like control what I do, it doesn't really matter to me. Like just little tidbits or like helpful advice is always a good thing, I feel. 'Cause let's be real, if you're playing a game on Twitch, you're never gonna have like the full playing experience, so that's why I'm more lax depending on what it is. I don't think I can do any more of these right now because I don't have necessary materials. Oh, well, I can do that mission. Oh, there's no merch in there. I'm like, why can't I select it? Yeah, I think I'll just do... Where is it again? Yeah, this. Let me see first. Can I do a fuse? Each title has... The others don't... Wait. What each title has that the others don't, like a Hyrule Warrior Definitive Edition, more army, like controlling AI, slows, more patient combat lists, original story, most light rate RPG added, most solid base Hyrule Warriors Age Calamity, simple base, Breath of the Wild physics. I can tell like you really like at least the Hyrule Warrior series from what I'm seeing here.
I don't really like the games too. The games are fun playing.
Yeah. I've heard that at least like the Pirate Warrior game is very fast-paced as well. Big maps. Well, obviously, it really helps to be a fan of that series too. Like, kind of feel like any of these Warrior games that are based off of different IPs. Yeah, like they have mini puzzles, all the variant mini. Like N64, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. Yeah, that's what I like about the Hyrule Warriors games as well, because there is that exploration feel like from the Zelda games. And little puzzle elements here and there.
Look around the map, I like that too.
Yeah.
Like, especially like in Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, like you go look around for Skulltulas and stuff like that, and I really like that.
Yeah. And there's like a lot of those Skulltulas too. There's like what, over 100 I think? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I currently have this one equipped. Let me equip this so I can fuse it with other weapon here, because that gives me a lot of experience. Fuse you with you? Yeah. I'm just kind of getting rid of a lot of like the lower level things, combining into one. There you go, that's a stronger sword. Now I'll take Imp into this mission. The partner system in UB3. I mean, that's cool, it has a partner system in that too. But I also like how that, what you're saying there, that Pirate Warrior has an online co-op, because all these Nintendo-based ones don't. I'm surprised that this game had local co-op. I didn't even hear about that one.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page as you there, Ethan. I still have to go back and like play more Definitive Edition, because what I did in the stream, like what, two and a half years ago, is the most of it still. I've only still done the story mode. I haven't even touched like the adventure maps yet.
I tried doing the adventure maps, and I have to have a guide for that. Cause, oh
yeah,
my God,
there's a lot you can do in those maps.
The thing is, though, with the adventure mode, it's just like there's a lot of stuff you could just do, and I'm just like, it's kind of overwhelming for me, at least. Whenever you just give me things, like, don't get me wrong, I like Breath of the Wild as much as I do, but the way Breath of the Wild handles the whole the world is your oyster, just go at it and do whatever you want. It's different than, like, let's say like the adventure mode. It's just like you have so many things daunting in front of you, and you're just like, I don't know where to start, man.
Well, the biggest
It's
thing
like-
I've seen with the adventure maps is that there's just so many different things you do based on what paths you take. So it is very much like a dungeon crawling experience in a way.
Yeah.
So depending on what path you take, it could be more or less overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I do think that is pretty interesting and a cool mechanic.
I'm just so glad there's some Zelda games on the Switch. I'm hoping that, you know, with Zelda's 35th anniversary coming out this year, that, and I don't want to. I know people get tired of ports after a while, but I wouldn't mind if they port Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess again.
I feel like that's like the last big ones they really need, and then the Wii U has all its like big name titles over that people are really asking for. Because really, after that, the only one that's really left is Xenoblade X. Because there's that hardcore fan base still asking for that, but compared to the Zelda fan base, I have not heard it nearly as much. I've still heard a lot of talk about it, but I've been hearing more asking for Wind Waker HD.
Yeah. Adventure mode, when tough, near impossible over the years. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I just watched Gerard's completionist episode of the Definitive Edition. I was just like, holy crap, man. Just like,
there's just a lot to do.
There's just, it's like, it's kind of how I like, it's just like, no, I wouldn't say it like that. Like I said, like I have this problem with Crash 4. It's about time, about trying to 100% the game, because I just honestly feel like it's not even worth it, and the time amount of frustration you get would just hurt me really bad. And it's kind of the same way I felt like with Yoshi's Crafted World. Now, granted, Yoshi's Crafted World wasn't as hard as Crash 4, but
no, it was just tedious.
It was just tedious. Crash 4 is the same way. It's tedious. You replay levels all over and over again. And for little things, especially if you die in these perfect attempt runs, and you know you're going to, because it's freaking Crash Bandicoot. Of course.
Yep. Especially like later on when they throw more and more dangerous one-hit KO stuff at you. So that's also the problem there too.
Just give me Breath of the Wild 2 for the anniversary. You know, Ethan, I'd be perfectly fine with that too.
That would
Just
be
give me Breath of
nice.
the Wild
I still
for
feel like
the
we're like another 2 or 3 years out for that one. I feel like maybe 2022 at the earliest, but it would be nice to see it this year. It'd be a pleasant surprise.
Out of the 3 games that are quote unquote missing from Nintendo's like fabled games that were announced, I feel like we're gonna see Bayonetta 3 first.
I mean, yeah, maybe, because apparently it's going fine every day.
Well, I think the reason why Platinum Games don't talk about it is just because that, you know, it takes a while to make a game, and plus they're not that big of a studio as people think they are.
Oh, true. I just find it interesting that every time we hear, how's Bayonetta going? It's like, it's going fine. We still have not seen anything past the initial reveal trailer. That was just all CG. So,
well,
fine is just words. It's just a little weird.
You know, yeah. We know Metroid Prime 4 had trouble and they had to restart, so I think Metroid Prime 4 might be like one of the last Switch games.
I feel like that one's gonna probably be, like I like to say like 2022, like late 2022, 2023 game.
All right,
Yeah.
why not?
I forgot
Where'd I get the chicken?
Where'd you get the cocoa?
Yeah, he does that from time to time.
Quick, Robosa, let's go. I found me this rooster. Link, what are you doing?
Who could traverse
I forgot he did the.
Link, put the cocoa down. What do you do to you?
dubbed Zora's domain.
See, even without wings, I can still fly. I just have to use someone else's wings.
Just take someone else's. Oh man, if I knew that was gonna happen, we'd have Rivali come with us, because then you have a bird and then another bird.
Zelda
Is my
headed
game
to
bugged?
Zelda's domain,
I've never seen
where
that
she was
before.
crafted
Ethan
in
saying
altars.
the blink pulls out.
It's
Does that
just
happen?
it's
Is it just a
random.
random thing that
It's
happens?
random.
Wow, I'm kinda
according to
glad
Kira, it's only for
about
story
that.
missions too. So I guess the odds of that happening are the washing machine in Banjo-Kazooie odds like super low.
Okay. Well, gosh, that's actually kind of funny.
I've had that happen like once or twice with the chicken, so yeah, it's definitely random. Most time he just has the paraglider he uses, so.
Yes. My
Can
father,
any of the
King
other
Rome, has faith she
heroes
will be
use
close.
the
Yeah,
cuckoos?
tell me Revolve does. That'd be hilarious. I could use my wings, but instead I'll use the cuckoo wings.
I could just think about Daruk using a freaking cuckoo.
Oh man, it'd be like the Iron Boots effect in Twilight Princess when you try to fly one of those things. You'll just jump and immediately fall.
I understand that the
Now only we could use the cuckoo. Oh, dang it.
I figured as much. That would just be hilarious to see the others do that.
Seems pretty chill. Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, we always try to have a nice
We try
chill
to-
time here. It's more just a good place to hang out and talk.
But I...
Your Majesty! I bring news!
Well, Link, you've grown since I last saw you.
Now we're going to Mifa. Doing Mifa's mission next. I have a feeling you're gonna probably knock out all the champions for the night, so
I feel like it. I know that's not the end, obviously. Like, not even close. That'll just set up, like, the first big story point.
Guardian? How cute.
Princess Mifa! Monsters on Ploymus Mountain, marching this
I
way.
think it's so funny to use the cuckoo.
What of my father?
His Majesty is leading the army to intercept. He thought the prince was here with you.
Sidon is missing.
Oh, he's all smiling for someone else again, isn't he? It never tells you this, but Mifa is pretty useful since her special both hurts enemies and heals allies. She sounds like one of the more useful characters in the game then. She's pretty much your healing mage at that point.
Well, yeah. That's why I really suggest people go do Valruta first and when they do Breath of the Wild because my gosh,
Mifa's Grace is the best ability out of the four, especially if you're playing on Master Mode because you die all the time.
Except when you're playing on Master Mode, and then you use Mifa's Grace, and then immediately after that you realize, oh, I've got a 10-minute freaking recharge.
10 minutes? It's like 20.
No, it's like, okay, yeah, it's like 20 minutes. And her theme was so good. I like Mifa's theme as well.
Maybe I shouldn't have wore all metal going to this mission. This is gonna hurt. If it was actual Breath of the Wild, that would be true. Quick, everyone, gang up! Take out the Wizrobe. Let's see if we can have you all go off on different directions here. Man, Mifa's quick. I can't even keep up with her. How's everybody doing? Mind if I put out that fire? It's bad for the environment.
Don't cause forest fires.
I'm your local neighborhood Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Zora in this case.
Uh-oh.
Man, this guy didn't have much of a time to really do much there. Getting annihilated.
It is done.
Easily done.
Yeah, how effective is it to fight lightning with lightning? I still be finding out.
Not very.
Zelda's just over here waiting the photobomb, I'm guessing. What are you doing? That annoys me that there's no strong elements for electrical enemies, like how fire and ice counter each other. That is kind of a little bit of a missed opportunity, but I don't know what would even counter that with at that point. It feels like they kind of need to do like a perfect triangle somehow, where all three of them be weak to like one of the other three. Kind of like how Pokemon starters work, like grass weak to fire, fire to water, and like water to the grass, stuff like that. I'll have to see, maybe, like, using the rod, if there is one of these that will work with something, like maybe ice would stun the lightning guys or something. I have more than enough of ice. I need fire. I have no fire rod ammo still. I've been without that for like 2 missions at least. And I keep on getting everything but. Oh, wrong move. Oops. Fine. Alright, let's see if this works. Nah, I didn't really do anything. So it doesn't seem like they really have a counter then. I can't test fire, so I'm gonna just assume that's the same.
I think it's the same element. If you use the same element, it doesn't really affect it. Like, does it work that way anymore?
Didn't seem like it.
No.
I just did that.
Like, it might do a little bit of damage, but not enough to really tell a difference.
You guys gotta get a move on. We got some allies here needing some help.
Hurry the heck up, man.
They're all so far away. I'll take Mifa, at least the one that's at least currently screaming help because of the healing elements. I'm working on it. Doesn't help you're halfway across the map. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. You know, it goes so fast. That one's up the link. Blame him.
Link, you're not doing your job.
Yes, I know that enemies are in water, use ice that cause a slight AoE freeze effect. Using lightning on metal boxes does a small AoE. I've noticed that too, at least with the water ice combo. Because yeah, using Kyosis in the water makes a huge difference. Okay, you go up here, help that guy, and while you're doing that, Barbosa, kill this one.
At least you didn't have to fight the dang boars when you had to.
Yeah, like our last mission with the Gerudo.
Gerudos and the Ritos. No.
One heck of a place to drop me. Did she just sneeze? Is one of her attacks just sneezing? That sounded like her sneeze. Hey, you're happy now? It's dead. I'll kill the other one. It's kind of a little close. Everyone was a little too slow. That was really good timing to cancel. I almost wasted some of my electric rod. I didn't know he was stunned there for a second. Alright, that's open. Swap back to Urbosa. Man, I'm really getting the hang of the swapping compared to the definitive edition where I barely did this. I know I did sometimes, but not nearly as much as this. Oh, I swapped into a cutscene. Oh, oh boy.
Oh boy.
You just squish him like an ant.
The fight Lionel. Poor little King Sidon.
Prince
Sidon, I'm sorry.
At this point, that's even wrong. I think Toddler Sidon's more accurate.
Lionels are fun.
Link, if you're not busy. Oh no, everyone's here. Okay, never mind.
I cannot go.
Let's match. Everyone's here.
Well, not everyone.
Some people might think that.
Well, no, like, never mind. I know you're gonna get on this topic.
Oh yeah. Well, we still got 3 more people we have to talk, right? At least 3. I don't know what this freaking
Yeah, you're not kidding there, Kira. These guys do have a high defense and HP, because this guy is taking a big beating so far. Now, see, if that was Master Mode in Breath of the Wild, I'd be dead. I couldn't even see what rune effect I needed to use. It just came at me so fast. I get out of the corner. Say as my teammates did not. Jeez, you could give me like a quarter second to use a rune, man.
There's no Master Mode. Give it a second. They might get DLC and they might add it.
Well, Very Hard might be this game's equivalent to Master Mode. I'm good.
But what if they actually added another one?
Then, oh boy. It may be broken like actual Master Mode.
Only stayed on normal. I haven't checked out Very Hard yet. I probably will never get a chance to if I ever play this game.
Well, these games are super tedious if you fail, so I wouldn't want to. So that's why I'm like, I'm fine with normal. No, don't shield surf. Hit him in the weak spot. Giddy up, little Lionel.
Yeah, I have a feeling this game's gonna get DLC.
I kind of hope they don't, because the DLC for Hyrule Warriors, in my opinion, was really bad. Because they kept on adding DLC with each version. I kind of don't want to see DLC released for like 3 years straight.
Why would you try to fight that beast alone?
Wouldn't mind a little thing here and there, but like, don't pull another Hyrule Warriors with that. Because I know Fire Emblem got it.
Yeah, let's just keep it like Fire Emblem Warriors, but that was tame.
Yeah, it was like 1 season pass and that's it.
But still, I am
Not like 2.
what a brave little brother I have.
Then you had to buy the game again to get all of them.
They data mined the game 4 characters referencing voice files as if they were planning to be playable at one point. They could add them later on if there is DLC, if that's the case, because it sounds like some characters were toyed with, but didn't make the cut.
Mifa. Huh?
What is that?
That is an elephant. Any more obvious questions? Well, there it is. I knew this would happen. Sell. Okay, at least I don't have to, like, throw them out. I could get money back. Alright, weak stuff first.
Now you got your rupees, finally.
Definitely gotta fuse more. Oh, velvets don't exist in Zelda, though. Good point.
Then what do you call Ruta? The boy beast. I know.
Sora, there is no turning back now.
I feel like the king could just, like, swipe most of these guys away and he'll be fine.
Hate those dudes.
Could it be?
Oh. Okay, we're just jumping into a Divine Beast, huh? Okay, well, time to play one. I didn't think our first controllable one was going to be the elephant.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The favorite part, yes.
I wonder how horrendous the motion control aiming is going to be, because it's already kind of bad on everything else.
Come here, buddy.
Divine Beast tanked the frame rate hard. Well, everyone pour one out for our good friend frame rate. He's going away. Oh man, look at that switch I'm definitely not holding because it's in a dock. Oh, intercept seems like a shield. Ice barrage, my attack. And then I got the big attack. But it does have a cooldown. Fling upwards, just trunk? Yeah. Oh, look at those hearts, man. Look at that. Already 100% of the game. We did it.
Yeah.
And 2 NKOs with just one move. Frame rate's doing okay right now. I can't wait until we get to a bigger area. Then it's gonna go crazy. Oh, there's a lock-on with this, too. Oh, wait, no, that's the thing I've already been doing. Never mind. I'm like, wait, is there a proper lock-on? Where is it? The more frame rate tank is the worst, in my opinion. Well, I guess we'll have to see how that is when we finally get to that. I imagine it's because of the area in particular you're in, because each area is going to depend on how bad this is. This is perfectly fine. The game's still running at solid 30 frames.
Right.
Might as well try the charge attack. Oh, I can still control this. Well, I hope no one was living anywhere, because I think I just murdered the entire population.
But that's the fun part, Lester.
Not for them. Now they're all dead. 2,000 kills. This is insane. The only thing I don't like is the aim, it resets itself. Like, I'm flicking the stick, put it back to neutral, and then I snap back over. Like, it's super jarring. You have to hold the stick in a perfect position to get perfect aim. That's a little weird. I don't like that. Oh, you're not dead. Now he's dead. Oh man, that's a nightmare fuel right there. There's so many Lionels. It's a good thing I'm a giant divine beast, because if I was Squishy Link, I would die.
Squishy Link.
He's very squishy to a Lionel, don't you know? One fling and they're dead.
I just fought one.
Quick, charge him my laser. Kill the Lionel.
Did he die?
So many Lionels.
How dare you? Those monsters had families, Lester.
Do they really? We never see them. Hang on, this is survivors. Gotta take care of them.
Oh.
Cares about the monsters. Not me, that's for sure. Now squeeze through that tiny little cave. Oh no! Warping through time and space right now. Building up speed. He's getting ready for the biggest backwards long jump. It's gonna go to Bowser with no stars.
Oh no.
This attack proves your point. We are woefully unprepared to defend against the Calamity. The Zora will face this peril head-on. We must consider the future. We all share this land of Hyrule, so all of us must do our part. Mifa, attend.
Yes, Father.
Small Sidon is cute. Yeah, he is. Must protect small prince.
You will become the pilot of the divine beast, Varota.
I mean, that's good because I already was the pilot. So I know how it works.
You must promise to come back safe.
It's like if I already have a forklift license on job res.
Come back safely. Don't tell him.
Esther.
He doesn't need to see 100 years in the future.
You're not supposed to know.
It doesn't help that a game from 4 years ago spoils this game's story. Yep, just Daruk left. We'll save him for next time, though. We got other things we can do. I mean, look, Eggy's pointing down to one of them now.
Do this one, do this one, do this.
All the better to help my friends.
Might as well. We'll do one more here, and we'll use Mifa, the new character, get a better feel for her.
About that promise.
Are you kidding me? I froze him in midair.
Oh, that was weird. The enemies load up before the lighting engines. I had to fight them in the dark.
Pig. I like Mifa because she's really fast and she hits really hard. She's like a.
She's, in my opinion, she's a lot better when she's more leveled up, though. Because when you first start using her, it's just like, ooh.
Well, I can imagine any character can kind of have that effect too. I do like her teleportation based thing, so if there's a puddle of water anywhere, you can just press ZR and then she'll just go right into it and attack the enemy. If like you're in the middle of a combo.
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing.
It is done.
Like an Emperor pretty solid out of the box though, since they tend to carry you early game. For me, I mean, yeah, I can see that because I've been noticing Link's been carrying me a lot, but that was also the case for me in Standard Hyrule Warriors. Link carried me throughout that entire adventure because he was the best character for me.
Main character does really good damage, easy combo, easy to learn with.
Oh yeah, not just that, but he has a variety of different weapon types, so it helps with a variety of different battle styles.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to do a bunch of side quests in Age of Calamity before we continue story. That seems like a good idea in a lot of ways for level's sake, because I'm thinking of that at times too. That's why I'm doing a bunch of this stuff before we go on to the main event at times, because it's really good to help with levels. It also helps for all these materials too. Good for grinding in every way. There we go. Oh, I had to defeat 300. No big guys. Now I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Speaking of battle styles, you should give Link's other two weapon styles a shot if you got them. They're all unique, even though the weapon types overlap with others. Like Link's spear works differently than Mifa, and Link's two-handed swords work differently from Daruk. That's interesting how, like, they're similar in other character ways, but not the same. So I probably will try those at one point. That's why I've been keeping them instead of fusing them or selling. Trying to keep at least one of every weapon type to try it. Love using Lana in the original Hyrule Warriors, because I'll play as lance-wielding characters. I mean, they're fun characters, especially with their range. I don't blame you.
Yeah. If I wasn't using Link, I was using Lana a lot because I like her playstyle.
I noticed I was doing the same a lot of the times too. I would like playing as Lana a lot in Hyrule Warriors.
I liked Impa, but Impa was really slow.
Yeah, Impa was a hard hitter, but that didn't matter in a game that there was a bajillion enemies at you as much. So I didn't play as her too often.
That's the thing too. Another thing is like I didn't get to use Sheik that much because Sheik's really quick, but there wasn't many opportunities to use Sheik.
Yeah.
Because stories like, oh, by the way, that's actually Zelda.
Yeah, they didn't even try to hide that one. It's like, here's Sheik. By the way, Zelda. Okay. I guess I know now. She's Zelda.
Impo was for more bosses, I think. Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, Impa was good when a boss is out for the heavy damage, and that's pretty much it. I'll do some quick math here. We're pretty much done for the night. I'm just doing little things here and there, but I'd say this is a good first stream back.
Yeah.
4,
This was a lot of
15.
fun. I'm gonna play a new game, and tomorrow we're gonna
2000.
start an ugly challenge.
An
ugly.
Keep on jumping a day ahead
ugly
because I guess to like jump ahead for a little housekeeping while we're doing this is that I'm not streaming tomorrow, but Amber, you're coming back.
All right,
It's tomorrow.
Getting my days.
Well, no, not according to Matt. So I guess you're streaming tomorrow too.
Apparently now the new streaming schedule is Tuesday and Wednesdays, according to Matt.
I'm sorry.
And Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays.
Well, you
It's
joke,
every
but
day.
there is a bonus stream Saturday because we got a Splatfest happening this weekend, so there is a stream on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forget. And plus, not only that, for the past couple months, you were doing 2 streams back to back. I'm so used to it still.
I know, well, 1 month I had to just do that, and yeah, it was a 1 month only thing for a reason. I'm so glad to be back on the Tuesday slot. Holy crap. Because that was draining for me after a while. I couldn't really get much done. But yeah, go ahead, plug yourself now, Ember. Now's your chance. I'm just getting random things unlocked.
Alright, well, yeah, I am coming back to streaming tomorrow. I was gonna wait until February, but I'm ready to come back now. And I'm gonna be doing a game Last Year has requested for years that I do. I'm gonna be playing through Freedom Planet on the Switch. So that's gonna be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Big time, because I feel like that is a very underrated 2D platform. It's a really solid one, so I'm glad to see you have interest in it and want to try it out.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to try. So many games.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you seen our backlogs? I'll never get through my Steam library.
Oh, especially yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that.
I'm also gonna start streaming on Sundays as well, so I'm gonna start doing 2 days a week as well. Because there's a lot in my backlog I do want to go through.
Yeah, I think that's
And
the
I figure
bigger
streaming
deal, that you're doing 2 days now.
Yeah. So on Sunday, tomorrow I'm doing Freedom Planet, but on Sunday I'm going to be starting on Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, you're doing Freedom tomorrow? I thought it was
I get
Metal
my
Gear on
favorite-
Wednesday. Unless I got my wires crossed.
No, I'm going to do Freedom Planet tomorrow, and then Sunday be Metal Gear.
When's Matt
So at
coming
least-
back? When Matt is ready, because I don't think you have an ETA on that one still.
He's playing Metal Gear. I'm making him, by the way.
I'm gonna come back eventually soon. The reason why I've been on such a big hiatus is because I've been working on a lot of things for YouTube in my time off, really, and I got one of the big projects out of the way, and that was Pokemon Fire and Green Amber. And I'm still working on trying to get Smash done as well, Smash Ultimate. And I'm trying to get these projects done, and then once I do, I'll have a more of an idea when I want to do that. But if I do come back to streaming, it'll be on Saturdays instead of Tuesdays.
Yeah, which to be fair is probably a better time slot for you anyway, so you don't have to worry about just cutting it early so you can get off for work the next
I won't
day.
have to worry about cutting it off early, and I can just go whenever I want. And when I do, I'll tell everybody, and I'll make an update video on my channel as well.
Yeah, I mean that makek sense.
I'll come back soon. It's just I'm
You've been
trying to get my projects done that I started last year and year before that, and I just want to get things done first before I do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you because I know you've been trying to catch up on the backlog of projects, and you've been doing a really good job as of late. Especially since like the biggest one for you, I know, was starting that Dead Space series to finish it up. So look forward to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll plug for both.
I got Final Fantasy VII pretty much all done, like main story wise. I still have to do some bonus parts, but the bonus parts can wait. They won't be that long. But Final Fantasy VII is pretty much almost done. You guys saw the video today. I'm on like chapter 16 of 18.
Yeah, so in terms of the main game, you're nearing completion.
Yeah, so I'm almost done. Smash, I'm working on, me and Amber are trying to work on the videos that lost its audio files. And
once we get that done, we'll be back on track.
I'll be back on track, and then I can start uploading it. So, but it'll be a while when I come back, but I'll be sure to tell everybody when I do. So.
Yeah, I know. Again, it'll be a little bit. I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, but yeah, probably sometime this year. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
For ending it, I'm doing that one thing Kira said. Where? Oh, okay, this is it. There's some resale values here that's better. The retail that sells Guardian parts gives you extra for monster stuff, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, like I guess like that's pretty much the gist of it. We're back to Tuesday, Thursday here, and again this week we have a bonus, but like we're pretty much back to the normal schedule now, which is nice.
Yeah. Pretty much. And yeah, I still can't believe there's another Splatfest. I'm like, man,
yeah, this
they
is actually a
already did
new one. Like we've been doing a bunch of encores, but this is the first new one we've been doing since it wrapped up like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
well, that
like,
feels
that was
weird
the
to me.
final one.
Final one. Eh.
Don't ever believe the final one thing.
Yeah. Final one. One more thing.
How about that?
I pretty much recouped all my money just from selling the monster parts here. That was a really good tip, Kira. I'll definitely be remembering this. I'm not trying to sell them all, but just like a decent amount.
Before we gotta tell them when we start the the Splatfest, what team are we gonna be on? We're going team Star. Yeah. So.
Oh, you can tell what they like with a little star icon on the top. I haven't even noticed that. I noticed it for like the spear back in the other thing. So I now see the icon thing here for like the monster weapons. Okay, that's a nice little detail. So I'll know whenever something is valuable to sell to someone by looking at that. Alright, cool. Alright, but yeah, that's actually going to do it. So thanks everyone who came back. This was definitely a good first stream back. It's kind of weird. I've been off for 2 weeks, but in a way it hasn't felt like I've been off for 2 weeks. So it felt like muscle memory to continue this, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, it's been fun to come back. We'll be back on Thursday. As I said, this was a sneak peek in a way, because Thursday we're starting my long-term project of this year. Pokemon White was the long-term project of 2020. 2021! Hundo. Of Breath of Wild. Normal mode, because I'm not insane this time around.
Yeah, we tried this last year, but...
yeah, you saw how well that worked. The videos are gone.
Yeah. Kind of quickly realized that maybe we
made an error.
Yeah, it was a little too much. But I do want to try 100%ing it. I don't have time to really do that on my own, so I figure we'll swat it away by slotting it into the stream schedules. So look forward to that in 2 days from now. Not tomorrow. I'm not ready for this yet.
Sorry.
He really just wants you to stream.
He just wants to see Breath of the Wild now. That's what it is. Even though we've been kind of doing that tonight, in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks everyone who came out. And I'll see you guys back here on Thursday for Breath of the Wild. So take care and have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.